You
Alright.
just kidding.
So, yeah, make sure everyone has their correct picture up for the Roll20. And why don't we do a quick recap from Chandra?
Yep. Give me a second. Yeah, so last game started when we were in the corridor and just finished fighting 3 helmed horrors. On one of them, we found longsword +1, which Zara identified for us. We kind of had a rest, patched ourselves a little bit, and started exploring. We explored a little bit, found a room blocked off by some fallen rubble and fallen rocks. Carl found a way inside and sneaked in. He saw the similar kind of bolter inside, guarding the stuff, but he couldn't help himself and stole a bowl from the wall, which started a fight. We didn't have to fight the original bolter, but we had to fight the one next door that was aggroed. We finished him, but destroyed the whole room, unfortunately. Yes, party takes like a significant damage, so we had to heal ourselves. Yes, and then basically the bow was given to Braza. Oh no, was it given to Braza? Or was it
No,
given to Eleanor?
I
I
think
think
it
it
was
was
given to
originally
Eleanor.
Yes,
and I gave it to
Eleanor,
Eleanor.
indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually have it written. Yes, it was given to Eleanor.
yeah.
Then Carl sneaks back into the room under cover of Braza's fog and gets a couple of crystals and few more scrolls. And then we continue exploring. Then, exploration was pretty much uneventful except for a couple of traps, like those blade traps and falling floor. And eventually we came to another room where we fought a bit more snakes and a carpet, which again we dispatched off quite easily. And in the room next door, we found Trant, who appeared to be dead, and also we encountered 2 ghostly elven figures. We engaged in conversation, and we are currently basically in the middle of this conversation.
Alright, one question. If I switch over, for my screen sharing, if I switch over to the Roll20, does it show that or does it keep showing the Discord?
Do you want me to look
I see a picture.
right?
You mean on Discord or on
Yeah,
Twitch?
so right now on Discord, is it showing?
It's showing you
Yes,
talking.
I
Okay.
can
Yeah.
see you. Yes, I can see you on Discord, and I can also see the Roll20 in stream.
Okay, so it's not like on the Discord stream. It's not showing my Roll20 screen right now.
No, I just see
No.
your face.
Okay, good. I mean, the main reason I wanted to share the Discord as well is in case people wanted to have pictures, because I, for some reason, can't share my camera for Discord and for the stream. And I want to make sure everyone can see me on the Discord for sure for you guys. So, okay.
Yeah, on Discord. We can see you on Discord.
Cool. Alright, so we were speaking with the ghosts. Last we left off, it was about 10 o'clock in the morning for those with survival. So the ghosts seem like they were calming down a bit, especially when you mentioned you're wanting to do some research here. They ask, I guess, the older looking one, or the younger looking one, Savara or Savala asks, "What is your ultimate goal within the library?"
We are actually trying to get. We're trying to free those lands from evil um, that is endangering our people and people around. There are some demon worshipping lizard folk tribes. There are caves with undead around here. There are some strange creatures. So we are gathering resources and information that would help us to get rid of those. And we actually found this place, and we thought that this may be a perfect base of operation for us and source of information, and etc., etc.
And why are the humans concerning themselves with the lizard folk?
They are endangering anyone. They can attack at any moment. We cannot leave with them. And those are not any lizard folk. There are specific ones that are worshipping demon gods that are making human sacrifices, and they have attacked us already, and they were attacking our scouts, they were attacking our caravans, and we are not safe while they are around.
So this is more for the preservation of your colony that you're trying to do this.
Well, we are not the only ones whom they are attacking. They are attacking other lizard folk,
Yeah.
friendly and peaceful one. Braza can tell you all about it, and I just point to Braza.
So I step forward and I say again, as my friend was saying, these tribes, these evil lizard folk tribes, is the best way I could say, are not only attacking the more peaceful tribes of my people, but also now attacking human settlements and settlements of other races in the area. I'm sure they're going to be heading towards the dwarves to the north at some point. But they are, I believe, trying to conquer the land and trying to convert everyone to their evil demon lord that they are worshiping. And the whole land, all the land around us, is sort of coming alive with undead and other harmful creatures, giant crocodiles. And we are all trying to repel these evil elements and restore order of peace to the land. And we came here only by accident, truly. And once in here, we've learned of the knowledge that is stored here from our elven group, and just we're trying to use it. We thought this place was abandoned, and had we known that it was still an ongoing sort of shrine and library in use, we would certainly not have taken anything without permission.
With all due respect, it's obviously not in use. I think there haven't been any active users of those libraries or worshippers for a very long time, at least from what I can see.
The two of you can give me persuasion checks. Levia, the older sister, says it's true. This shrine is not active at all. The old ones long since died, and only myself and my sister have volunteered ourselves to remain to watch over this great shrine of Gaia, or Gaian. Can I? Okay, 9 and 9.
That's about right. So I do say real quick. I do say that I was sloppy with my language. I know, and I said in use. I meant that it was still protected and a place of, being preserved for a future.
Levia nods. She says, "I know what you meant. I was going to say, though, the cultists and fanatics of Sessanek have always existed within the lizard folk tribes. It's a disease that has gone on since our cycle, many thousands of years ago. I don't know if there is ever going to be a cleansing, but we've never really involved ourselves with the political affairs of the lizard folk. And we've never actually known the humans to, other than to just defend their colonies and holdings. Generally, your people are much more greedy and short-sighted in their conquests and developments." She says, But how will the library, or how do you see the library helping you with any of these things?
It can help us become stronger to defend our people. It can help us find the source of this Stesinek curse, this Stesinek plague, and get rid of it. It can help us find the means to fight those lizard folks.
Savala looks to Levy and says, they wish to use our knowledge to further their wars. Which... go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was just going to say, wars is kind of a strong term. I would say that we're simply trying to protect and preserve.
Self-defense.
What's
Wow.
that?
Self-defense, I would call it.
Self-defense. That's right. Self-defense. We're trying to stop war and end the harm that's happening to peaceful creatures and peaceful settlements that are being attacked.
Alright, the two of you make more persuasion checks.
We need a bard.
We had one.
Yeah, we did.
He got murdered.
If I wish we also had a a warlock.
We did.
Or a sorcerer.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
I have it. I've got it.
you've just
I've
insulted
got
them,
it,
boss.
I know, right? Double twos. I farted while I was talking.
Well, so Savala says there's no knowledge in here to stop the cultists permanently. As I said, these cultists have existed even in our time, and the influence of Cessnek, I feel, or fear, will always be a part of the lizard folk civilization. However, there is knowledge and power, and one can often change their ways if they educate themselves. If your people are truly looking to better the world, which I have my doubts, but it seems you're genuine in what you say. So I think we could permit the use of the library, but there is something we would ask of you. She kind of looks to Levia, who speaks up and says, yes, there's a creature that's been causing havoc underneath and within the walls of this place. A burrowing creature. We would want you to get rid of it before it destroys any more of our knowledge.
Raza drops his head and goes, oh no.
We could give it a go
we-
if we could have a,
She
if we
says,
could have a long rest here.
I mean, I've encountered it.
She says, well, this is
So-
our price. Actually, Carl, give me a persuasion check on that long rest.
Long rest, persuasion.
Yeah, you asked him if you could rest here, right?
I did.
Oh,
No,
Bombrek.
no, it wasn't.
Bombrek, go ahead, give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion check, oh dear. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, very persuasive, yes.
So she says, if you agree to help us, good dwarf, then yes, you can use this place as a temporary sanctuary. Unfortunately, we have no way of turning the constructs off, but there might be answers to how you can do that somewhere within this place. Unfortunately, the wizard who created them, his quarters is guarded by a stone golem, which is a very powerful creature. We would suggest avoiding his chambers for now, but you could look elsewhere and see if you can find clues on how to deactivate the golems. There's a... go ahead.
Could you maybe give us a little hint on what is where? Like, for example, what is to
Yes.
the north? We saw a room, and etc., etc. Maybe it can help us.
Yes, so there are a couple of rooms we could tell you about. To the southeast of here, there is a supply room. To the east of here, if you follow the hallway, and will see a northern door, which will lead into a laboratory.
Wait. I'm trying to southeast. Okay, so it's this direction, right?
Yeah.
There's a supply room. Yes, to the north.
Well, to the if you follow the southern hallway, you'll see a door going north that will lead you to the laboratory. There's also a mess hall, though I doubt you'll find much there. That you can find by going east of here down the hall and turning north. But also be wary if you follow that hallway because it leads to our ancient treasury, which I believe a cave-in has blocked, and also there are magical force fields preventing entry, which we do not know how to bypass. So that area you probably wouldn't be able to access without figuring out how to get past the defenses and by digging through the rock cave-ins in the hall. If you go north down the hallway, and she points back here, that will lead you almost directly to the wizard's chambers. But as I said, there is a stone golem there, and that is a very powerful creature that you might not want to engage just yet. I believe there are several secret passages, though I don't remember where they are. You may have to look around. Those.
Well, can we see those secret passages? Is there any hint of you can give us about these secret? Like, how do you know that there is secret passages?
She says they usually have a pattern to them on the wall if you look closely, but I don't actually know where they are. I just knew of them. Several of our members use them to hide supplies, but we were.
Do you know the pattern by any chance?
And she shakes her head. She says, "I've never been to any of them." But
Queen Levia.
Go ahead.
Queen Levia. The creature that you want us to hunt down. Do you know what it is called, and what it eats? Like what might help pursue? We could trap it.
So it is a creature known as a boule, an alpha predator that, or apex predator that digs under the earth and will eat just about anything. Unfortunately, we have no way of driving it away from this place, and it has already caused very serious damage. Yeah.
Is there a particular place in the temple that it sort of comes up to? Like, how would we? Any ideas as to how we might find it?
Well, it's caused several cave-ins and made some tunnels that offshoot from the libraries. So if you enter one of those tunnels, you might be able to track it down. It would require some spelunking in the caves under here, but you might even draw it in here. But I haven't seen it enter the actual library much. It's more just causing structural damage.
That's what I was trying to ask.
I'm a little worried about luring it into those halls because there is so much important information here, and from what I've seen and from what I saw about this creature, it's quite reckless. It can just wreck things.
Yes.
We
would prefer you fight it in the caves underneath.
I wasn't trying. I totally agree. I wasn't thinking that we should lure it up this way. But I was going to ask if there might be some sort of exit from the outside of this temple and mountain, whether there might be a way to exit or enter its lair from somewhere outside the temple.
There could be, but we would have no idea how to do that.
Carl, didn't you say that this creature reacted to like your steps and to your movement as if it was reacting like to tremors?
Did I say that? Did I ever say that in group? In like?
I think at least when you at least you said that you described what happened to you without going into details. You just described what happened.
But I don't know if it's blind or anything. Like I don't know if it's like can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know it reacts to tremors, but I don't know.
What I was thinking is to try to lure it to the surface. I think if we give Bombrek a big enough hammer and just start pounding the ground, maybe we can track this creature, because it will be much easier to fight it on the surface than in caves.
Yes.
Well, I do have a drum.
Oh, yeah, exactly. A drum. So I think if we just have like a big stone, and we ask Bombrek to hit the ground with it for a couple of minutes, maybe we can attract the
Give me
creature's
an
attention.
intelligence check.
It worked before.
So, well, without the save, that
Oops.
would be.
Yes, sorry.
Well, with that, you would think that there was a rock quarry on the surface with people breaking rocks all day, and if that didn't lure it out, then you doubt beating a drum on the surface will do anything.
Have they
You would,
have they actually worked there since Anghek situation?
They have. They just haven't gone underground in the caves where the insects are.
Yeah. Well, then yes, then it is. That is not going to work.
You would guess the boule may have some kind of underground food source it's using. Maybe there's some dense caves nearby with spiders or something.
But we did see a cave entrance to that boule dug through on the way to this place, if you remember, Braza.
Oh no, I remember. I was just hoping that we could find a way to fight it on our terms, not going into its own lair.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking as well. But at least in the cave or something like that.
Like try to lure it out into the cave that you came through.
Exactly, with some kind of like a rotten goat or something that it eats.
Yeah.
If we know what it eats.
I do ask Levia again: do you know if it has any sort of weaknesses or strengths? Is it resistant to anything? What are its means of attack, of harm? Any information you have about it would be helpful.
Says the boule is as I said, an apex predator. It's not the most intelligent. It's very strong. Its hide is extremely thick, giving it a very powerful natural armor. Its bite is extremely dangerous. It can snap through most materials, much like a crocodile or other strong-jawed predator. It can leap with amazing abilities, sometimes leaping 15 or more feet, and it will try to sometimes land on its prey.
Thank you. I did not know about that part at all, so I appreciate that information.
As your friend
It
said,
sounds like something that's going to be very hard to kill.
yes.
If it's got extremely thick armor and it bites very hard.
Yes. Its main weakness is probably its lack of intelligence. It acts much like a animalistic predator would, but it does have tremor sense, as well as dark vision, so it's impossible to hide from if you were close to it.
That's what you think.
You could probably hide from it like by levitating or something, but it's not easy.
I mean, I escaped one. It's not that hard. Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
We didn't have to fight it. Our goal is not to escape it; it's to kill it.
I wonder if it can swim.
she says, well, I'll let you think of how you wish to approach this challenge, but if you can do this, then we will give you access to this place. Once you figure out how to deal with the constructs, because as I said, unfortunately, we cannot tell them who is good or bad here. That's not something that we were given the ability to do.
Once we take care of the boule, is there something we should bring back to show you that we've done it?
No, the ceasing of the tremors will be enough proof. And if you wish to use the library, then it's in your own interest to get rid of this creature before it destroys any more of our books or crystals.
So should we have a long rest then, and then seek out this creature?
I was actually thinking, because we are not too far away. Should we get back? Should maybe we go to the town?
What?
It's not far away, but yeah, we can rest here as well.
Rest in the town, you mean?
Yeah, because it's like 1 hour away from here.
I agree. To be honest, we've
We've been underground here for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, that's
go
fair.
sleep in a bed.
and then come back tomorrow and deal with it.
Yes.
That sounds fair by me.
Raza is like, we're here now. We can rest here. We're all right. All right.
I'm gonna turn to Levy and ask, do you have beds in here? At least beds we
Well,
can use.
the bunks are quite old. I don't think they're still intact. So
I stand my
probably not.
case.
You would most likely have to sleep on one of the floors. There is a nice carpet in the other room, or at least there was.
Oh yeah, it's really nice.
Evil.
Well, I looked at everybody and said, I will do what the rest of you want, but I see no reason to travel back to town and come here when we were already here.
If we plan to tackle the bullet problem, we will need some resources. We will need to go to town anyway. We will need to purchase something to lure it with, maybe like poison or something like. We will need some resources.
That's a good argument.
Fair
There.
enough. Yeah.
That is a good argument there. I agree with that. Okay, that's good reasoning. Braza now shakes his head. Okay. To town.
Well, we will have to navigate the caves. There's a chance we could be attacked on our way out.
Well, there is always a chance we are attacked even by resting here.
There's always a chance for that anywhere.
What thing that we need to avoid is to just bluntly attack this bullet. Maybe we can ask Boki to help us, for example, because Kalen today is not feeling well, as I see.
Kalen's like, what do you mean? I'm feeling fine.
You're a little bit like it feels like you're not here, not with us, Kalen.
I don't know what you mean by that, but all right.
Eleanor is looking a little useless today too.
Zara kind of shrugs. She says, I'm fine going back to town. We could ask Boki.
I think we just don't. And I turn to Carl. Let's not explore upstairs. Let's not go and find spiders. Let's just go back the way we came in.
Yeah, let's get going then.
And
all right.
yeah, we go back the way we came in. We hug the wall. We don't step on place that's gonna collapse. We just go back and then we can think about how to lure the belay.
All right. So unfortunately, these halls are still dangerous. So you're gonna have to show me what route you take to get to the exit.
Sure.
I can't just transport you there.
Yeah.
We understand.
You want us to go like all together, so or
Well, generally, that's a good idea.
Yeah. All together now.
yay, let's go.
Come on, Fire.
So
Okay. So here we had a caving, so we had to go up.
yeah, and we have to jump over here.
The floor
Right.
does
Yeah.
look unsteady to the south. Yeah, so the floor also looked unsteady here. Or unstable.
We jumped, didn't we?
Yeah, we
with the
jumped.
jump.
We did that long
But
jump.
I cannot jump it. At least not. How can I? Like, if my strength is 8, I cannot jump 10 feet. But can I with the check or something?
I can use fire to transport you across.
Yeah, this
can
would be
teleport
this would be better. Yes.
That's how
Yeah.
you got across last time.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
just wondering if it's a resource, if it's a limited resource, the number of times you can summon them.
Aragos is still out because it's been less than an hour since you summoned him.
Ah, then yes, then we're good.
So
Then
you
I'll
could
just,
just use
ask
it,
him.
to move everyone across.
Yeah, let's.
That's what I was going to do and offer.
All right.
Just like last.
Take it.
So the lizard, or the small fire creature, gives a couple of teleports, and everyone is across. So you can go ahead and move to the other side.
Yes. So we.
What's wrong with my
I'm
notes?
forgetting my light. Where was my torch?
Dark vision for the win.
There's a torch right
No.
here, but that's mine.
No, but this is yours. Mine was like a lantern.
Why don't you just bring a new one out? That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll do that.
I need more torches anyway. Because we're going back to town.
Alright, hang on a sec. We're missing some people.
Oh, we're missing. We're walking. I'm walking. I'm scouting. I'm just doing the scouting job.
Yes.
And I'll leave Aragos in the background. You don't need him out
And
right now.
while we
Thank you.
go, I will say that if there is any way to control or disable those constructs, probably it will be in Wizard's Chamber. What do you think? Some kind of control device.
I would agree with that. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
The bottom.
my thought, as soon as he said that we shouldn't go there, my thought was that we should go right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
But maybe this is a place where we can explore after we've dealt with the belay problem. And actually, that's a good job for you, Scout. Maybe you can sneak in and steal anything, like the thing that is controlling those constructs without aggroing the stone golem.
Oh yeah, definitely. That sounds like a good idea. After a rest. After a rest.
Exactly. After the rest.
Alright, as you're
oh,
moving
yeah.
through the tunnel, you feel a slight tremor. Give me a d20 roll, someone.
Go Bombwreck. Give us your luck. Cause
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's
Dwarven luck.
yeah, it's like halfling but worse.
He has to have a beer in his hand now.
Ooh, when we do those rolls, is it the more the better or the less the better?
It
Yeah, we're-
depends on what I roll.
Oh,
So it's ever shifting. Alright, so yeah, you feel a slight tremor. Luckily, nothing seems to come.
Where from? If I may ask.
It feels like it's somewhere underneath you.
No, great.
Oh.
It's probably why a lot of the floors have caved in already.
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's a belay.
What makes you think so?
Just a hunch,
I thought it was just Bombwreck's heavy feet.
probably. His stomach crawling.
Yeah.
Are those all these door open? Yeah. Just
Yes.
checking.
I think you left them
Those
all
are
open.
Yeah.
Well, no. Didn't we close the one with this one with?
By the way, we
the
haven't checked. We haven't checked this one. Maybe before we leave, one final check on this door.
Are you sure? Can you handle opening another door? Is my question.
I'm all right. Anyone else?
I'm
Well,
good.
you open the door then.
Fine, I will. I will.
Wait,
Oh,
wait. Let's ask Eleanor to read the door. I think this was something about divine studies or something. I don't remember.
This one, yes. This was looked like a library of the divine.
Yeah, let's check it.
Could be divine treasures in there.
Could be.
All right, who's opening the door?
I'll do it quietly, very quietly then.
So it would appear to be locked.
Can I try lockpicking it with one of my arrows? Like, give me all the
No.
disadvantages you want.
Is it locked like actually locked, or is it locked in the same way as every other one was locked, like with some kind of barrier that Eleanor could traverse?
It looks like it has that barrier. Yeah, the only door that was actually locked was the wizard's chambers.
Well, then we need to ask Eleanor to do that, as we've done with all other doors.
Eleanor would nod, stepping forward and touching the door. And there is a click. Or not a click, there's a little flash as the shielding goes down. And Eleanor would step back and say, "All you, Carl."
When you said a click, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, the click scared me.
No.
Careful
Click.
what words you use.
Yeah.
Onomatopoeia.
There's no click.
Click is constant.
Okay,
So,
I will.
Carl, you're attempting to open it quietly, you said?
Yeah.
Give me
Just a little bit so I can.
Give me a stealth check.
Yep. Oui, chef. Stealth. Damn.
All right. So you open the door slightly, peeking into the room. You see a bunch of rubble. It looks like a bit of a cave-in, and it looks like there is some kind of shelf across the room, as well as some smashed bookcases, and probably
What is
shards
that?
of crystal on the ground. That looks like some debris.
All right. Looks like for a second it looked like skeleton or something from this.
You're not sure if there are any bones there. It's kind of hard to see. What's your perception?
Passive. I think it's
Yeah.
is it 13 or 14? 14.
Yeah, so the 14, you don't see much else than what I described. You probably have to get
Fair
inside to get a better look.
I'm gonna just hear if I can hear anything in that
No,
room.
it doesn't sound like there's
No.
any noise coming from the room.
All right. Well, there's only broken stuff. I'm gonna step back and I guess we can keep going.
You know, let's do one thing. I will just give me a second.
I'll go in and have a look.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you walk in, everybody freeze. There are two statues to the north and south. As you step through the door, they would hiss and come to life.
Oh god.
Oh, Brack.
Give me initiative checks.
Oh dear. Right. Did I run? Yeah, I did roll initiative. Did it come up?
So looks like we got everyone. Bombrick, you would be the first to act. What do you want to do?
So there's only one door open, yeah?
Well, there's the door you came through to get in here. You don't see any other
Yeah.
doors.
I'll take a step back and close the door.
Alright, so you take a step back and close the door.
Shouting, snakes.
Chandra, what are you gonna do?
I'm also going to get ready in case the door opens. Okay.
I'll say.
When you
okay,
say
let's
get
just-
ready, what does that mean?
That means holding on to my
Ready
large
and
axe.
attack?
Yeah, ready. Yeah, ready and attack. Yeah.
Alright, so you get your axe in position to swing in the event they try to come through.
Yeah.
Chandra, what are you doing?
I'm thinking we gonna have to fight them anyway. We might as well try to deal with them right now. So I will cast Mirror Image.
Alright, you cast Mirror Images. There are now several Chandras in your 5-foot area. Carl.
And then,
Or sorry, go
and
ahead.
then, and I'll move here so I can see them better if the door's open.
Alright, Carl, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna take my bow and ready out an arrow, and let's get ready to hit, like ready a shot for whenever one of the thing breaks out.
Alright, what about Braza?
Raz is going to move to here. It's 5, 10.
Oh, hey Zara,
20. Hello!
nice to see you.
30. He's going to move to here, and he's going to ready an action with his he's going to ready. Oh, I don't know what these things look like. Is it? I don't know if they're real snakes or metal snakes.
You will not see them from here if they open the door and attack Bombrek. So you're just standing there.
Yeah, I know. But because I'm confused as why. I can do something from here. All right, so no, I'll go right. So that's a good point. So last I was like, I dodge over here, and then I ready heat metal.
All right. So if you do ready heat metal and it doesn't activate, you will still use the spell slot.
Yep.
All right.
Because I'm assuming that they're metal constructs that we saw before.
All right. So you begin concentrating, holding your spell.
Yep.
So mark yourself as concentrating. The cobras go.
Is Kalen with us, or is he not with us at all?
He's in the background, so he's basically
Okay.
not with you.
Right.
I mean,
okay.
he's here, but I'm not going to bring him in.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah. So the cobras go. They're doing something behind the door. You hear them slithering around. Zara casts a spell and readies it, concentrating on her spell. And that is the end of the turn. So she's concentrating, you're concentrating. Bombrek, we're back over to you.
What, they haven't come through the door?
No, you just hear them slithering around on the other side. Metal rubbing against stone.
Let's just kill them. Like, they're gonna be a nuisance one way or another.
But don't we want to have all of us together and be resupplied? And
Yeah.
Were there only two?
There were two that I saw, yeah.
Okay, they're not attacking. Let's go. I don't care.
Yeah, they're not attacking, let's go. So I'm going to step back here, staying on guard.
Alright, so you end combat. Unfortunately, Braza, you do lose a second level spell.
that's all mine. We're okay.
Yeah, I lost one as well.
Yeah. It's all part of it.
Yeah, we didn't know if they're gonna open a door or something.
Yeah,
Let's move
So-
on. But at least we know now what is there.
Zara sighs with relief as the fires burn out in her hand.
What was she gonna cast anyway?
No, she's not gonna just throw it at the door. Alright, so you
No,
get to the...
what's she gonna cast?
Well, you saw her hands burning, so you would assume she was doing a firebolt. That's what she usually does when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the group heads upstairs.
Yeah, she usually does a firebolt and hits me with it.
That's true.
0 damage, usually.
Alright, so the group heads upstairs back into the quarry caves. So you should see yourselves at the top left up here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
I do see myself.
Or top right, sorry, over here.
There we are.
How's my trap doing over here?
It probably... What type of trap was it?
It's just a hunting trap. It's just, the usual.
So...
Here?
It's probably still there. There's probably some bugs crawling on it, but it probably hasn't gone off yet.
Alright, fair enough.
But, yeah, we went out. We went this way, didn't we?
Yeah. Let's not invent anything. Let's just go back the same way we came in.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So you start making your way back towards the entrance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hugging the wall here.
Yeah.
You do, give me a d20 roll. You do feel a rumbling in the area.
Someone roll?
Come on, Bombrek. I believe in you.
Alright, okay.
Oh,
No, there you
chanted.
go.
Where do you guys go there?
Alright, so you actually, at first the rumbling seems less, but it's getting a little bit stronger. And you would hear some noise coming from ahead here in the cave, as if something's moving around.
Let's just bolt. I don't know. But let's try to not make too much noise.
You want to just try to run past it?
Yeah. Skirt round it, yeah.
Are
Are
you
we
trying to
running
be
or are we stealthing?
sneaky or running? Yeah.
Yeah, but here it's like, I don't think we're gonna sneak our way around here.
Make up your. So we're running. Or what? Y'all decide. If y'all
Yeah,
decide
yeah,
to
we'll run then.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just run.
Run!
All right.
Alright.
So you dash past, and you hear a growling from deeper within. Carl, you might notice with your 60 feet of dark vision a large creature inside, which as soon as you run past, growls and starts digging into the wall next to it.
Well,
Digging into the wall on towards our side.
Yeah, on this side.
Run faster!
I'm gonna run, but I'm like gonna duck a bit because at least I'm gonna try to duck under if it fucking jumps at me or something.
Give me an athletics check if you're trying to run faster. Okay.
And I'm just gonna shout, "It's coming!"
All right.
are we all doing athletics then? So run?
Yeah, sure. If you're trying to run faster than your normal speed to get away from it. Okay.
Run for the hills.
All right. So you guys take off running, splashing through the water over here as you get to the sloping area at the side of this place. You start to climb up as you feel the earth shaking somewhere nearby, and you are now outside. For whatever reason, it didn't seem to follow you out. As once you get to the surface, the shaking kind of subsides a bit, and you don't feel it as strong up here.
That feels good.
Hell yeah!
But let's just go. Let's just go to the town.
Yeah.
Zara seems very upset. She's like, "How are we gonna fight that thing
With others.
if it can just
I'm-
dig through walls?"
With a large axe.
I'm thinking we need to invite Bulky to this fight. Zara, I think you have some say in what he's doing.
She laughs.
Maybe
She
you can
says, no
convince
one,
him to-
No one has any say in what Boki does. He's a force of nature. But I'd be happy to ask him and see what he thinks.
I mean, come on, tell him that like you think he can't beat it or something.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I bet you would not be able to kill a Boulay,
Yeah.
and then he's with us.
She says, yeah, that would probably work. Alright, so the group makes their way from the quarry back to the settlement. The guards are happy to see you. They say, welcome back. How have your journeys been, Kraken Slayers? I know it's only been a day, but did you find what you were looking for at the quarry?
Yeah, we found a lot, but there is one creature there, a big one, Boulay. If you have heard about it, we're gonna have.
We're gonna need help.
We're gonna need it. We will have a council with maybe we will check with some other guys to see what we can do with it because it's nasty.
Alright, he will nod and say, Boulay, I've never heard of those, but yeah, I suppose do what you think is best. And Zara might whisper, I think we should keep the existence of the library to ourselves.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't do to have villagers or treasure seekers trying to wander in there.
Yeah, I'm not telling anyone. That's correct. And
Alright.
I'll turn to the guard. If you want to know what Boulay is, it's like a mix between snapping turtle, elephant, and a shark. Just imagine that.
That sounds horrifying.
It's massive, it's huge, and it burrows underground, destroys foundations, eats whatever it can find. And it bites is horrible.
Give me
Hide your wives.
Give me an hide your wives. Give me an intimidation check.
Hide your wives. Or not, depending on how you feel.
So the guards seem fairly terrified by this. They say, "Oh, maybe. Do you think there's a danger of it coming back to the settlement?"
Not yet, not yet. I don't think so. It has enough
Well,
to do there.
I see.
I'm like,
for
boss,
now.
it
You
could
may-
go.
For now.
But
Okay.
you may invite your mother-in-law to the quarry.
Yeah, I think we may need your help though, because it's soon enough it may make its way this way.
Well, we need to be.
I mean, you should probably speak to the guard captain. If you think
Yeah,
you
we will
need
do that.
the help of some of the guards, he would be the one to authorize that. So what is the group gonna do?
Okay, let's think.
Is the market still open? What's the time right now?
It
I think we need to do some.
currently about. Well, you have survival, right?
Yes.
So you would guess it's about. It's probably early afternoon. Like it's probably just around lunchtime, 12 o'clock.
Well, my plan was to go to the market and try to find like anything that could be useful to either restrain or help me beat that bullet.
Restrain the
Potions
bootleg.
of healing would be helpful.
The bullet. Restrain.
I mean, you could try to throw a net at it, but honestly, it looked pretty massive. You think it could probably rip its way out of most restraints.
What about a poison? What
about-
about
yeah.
because we're gonna have
Exactly.
to lure it out somehow. Can we
Something to keep my eyes.
poison a goat?
So does anyone have proficiency in a poisoner's kit? Or any type of proficiency
No.
with poisons?
No, we would ask people. Like we are not gonna do this ourselves.
Alright, so you're
That's
trying
why we
to
are in the
find
town.
a specialist to help you with poisons. Give me, I guess, perception. Or, sorry, persuasion, as you try to ask around.
No.
Yeah.
They go around asking, where are those useless fucking poisoners whom I hate?
We want poison.
Where-
We need poison.
Where's the poison at? Anyone know? And all the citizens are like, what is wrong with that guy?
Potion seller. I need you strong at poisons only.
Yeah. I need to murder with poison. Who can help me? They're all like, what?
Poison.
The shutters closed.
Does anyone else want to make an attempt? As Chandra is obviously not very good at doing this.
I mean, I'm well known here, so I'll give it a try.
Alright, go ahead and give me a persuasion. Yeah, alright. 14. So, as Chandra is being more, I guess, overt about his asking, maybe Carl's a little bit more quiet and careful about who he talks to. And one of the people says, well, I don't know about who might sell poison, but I know there is an elf at the tavern who, I think she mentioned looking for poison, so maybe she may have had some luck, because that was several days ago. I forget her name, but she was like you all. She was armored and had a bunch of weapons.
Okay.
Isn't she the one we fought Ankex with?
Guy shrugs. He says, "Oh, I don't know anything about that."
Okay. We had a lady helping
but
us out.
But that was about an hour of work there, so it's now about one, as you are all kind of walking around asking people. It doesn't seem like, I mean, this is still a pretty small settlement at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't seem like there's many option for more illicit materials like poison. Like Carl, if you were back in the capital, you could easily pick up some poison. But in a place like this, it's going to be more challenging. The other option could be some kind of alchemist. Might know some poison
Like
recipes.
Zara?
Yeah, like Zara. But Zara would say she does not know how to make poisons and apologizes. Because I assume
We actually know an alchemist, the one who we talked about, like the one who promised to buy any those strange plants from us.
Yeah, so Zara might recommend going to see that person after this hour of asking around.
Hmm.
She's like,
Okay.
well, we could check with that elf, or yeah, maybe we could see the alchemist in the market. Though I don't see him around right now.
Oh, let's go to the tavern. That sounds like a good idea.
Well, the tavern. I agree with that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Who's getting the first round?
Let's go see the elf.
So I wasn't actually expecting you guys to come back to town. I might need a moment to prepare something. So why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Sure.
Got it.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm going to use the restroom, then move some of my notes around to accommodate your going back to town. So be right back.
Okay.
Carl, are you a happy drunk or a belligerent drunk?
I'm a happy drunk.
Okay, good. Then we're fine.
I'm gonna backflip. I'm gonna do backflips while I'm drinking.
If
Happy
you're a
back.
belligerent, I'd be worried. But if you're a happy drunk, then we're all good. In fact, I'll even buy you a couple extra for you. Not that I want to enable.
We have a job.
So
let's
should we-
celebrate. Let's celebrate a dead bullet.
All right. So, who's the leader of this town? Shouldn't we just go to the head of the town and say, "Hey, look, we got a problem. We need your men to help us."
Isn't it Captain Rains? Well, he's the captain
no,
of
no,
the.
no. I think this was Alfred. Someone.
Well,
Yeah.
the
Alfred is
mayor.
Wait, do we want help for the bullet, or do we want? Because I think Captain Rains could help with a raise. Could help us get help with with like what they're called, the guards.
Yeah.
Yes, we. Yeah. I think the captain would be.
Even if they're just meat shields, that would be helpful.
They would not be that useful. Like honestly, like those meat shields, they would not stand one hit from this creature.
We definitely need Boki though.
Yes, I think we need Boki.
Remind Braza, who the heck is Boki?
Boki's Zara's friend. He is a long-term Kraken slayer. He was with us in the very first battle with Sahuagin. But
He's really strong.
He's strong. He's a little bit has this Bombrex vibe. But
Oh, perfect. That's what we need.
everything that Bombrek has in width, he has in height.
Perfect. That's right. That's who we need.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab something to drink since we're holding out.
I think 1 hour journey was worth it. We are now in town, not far from there.
It was a good idea.
We can drop off stuff.
Alright, I am back.
Hello, welcome back.
Yes. So yeah, so let's at least I think so we don't waste too much time. I think my main goal is, of course, our goal is to have a long rest and prepare. Before we do that, do whatever shopping we need to do for the bullet. Yeah, and try to recruit someone. That's pretty much what we're trying to do. I think we want to recruit Boki first of all. This, I think I'll ask Zara to ask him that. I think if he agrees to anyone, that would be she. We may want to ask the guard captain if he can give us some people to help. Yeah, and then basically a little bit of resupply and to see what this poison brings.
Alright, so it's still fairly early. If anyone has any downtime projects they want to work on, you can do that for today. I don't know if anyone has one. You could also start one if you want.
Is writing a scroll into the spell book kind of this kind of project?
It's not really, because it doesn't take more than a few hours. Downtime project is like learning a new tool, learning a language, if you're crafting something, if you're making a magical item. Those are more like things that could take several weeks of work.
Question about crafting.
Yeah.
I was thinking that like eventually we have a lot of stuff gathered, and maybe then with Zara's help we will convert all the essences into like magical ingredients. Then if I want to craft, for example, a magical sword, what do I need?
So you would need a
A
recipe.
blank.
If for sure you need a recipe. You need someone to make a sword that can hold the enchantment. Usually
Yeah, like a blank, basically masterwork sword, right?
yeah, like the higher quality, the better. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, once you like, if you had the recipe, if you had the enchanter, if you had the weapon, I think it takes, I want to say, a week to 2 weeks to craft it.
And this is and then knowledge arcana is enough, right?
Yes, so if you want to enchant the weapon, you need knowledge arcana.
Mm-hmm. And the
But
recipe.
yeah, the hardest part is the recipe and the ingredients, because there is definitely
Okay.
a cost. And it also helps to have access to a magical laboratory, which I don't think there
Oh,
are any on the obviously here yet. But
well, we
that's
can. I think that's what we're working on.
yeah, like
We can trick
she had mentioned there was a lab down below, so if you use that, that would give you
exactly.
a bonus to the attempt.
And about the recipe, like is it one-time thing? Like, is it I get this recipe and now I can enchant weapons, or is it per enchantment?
It's a one-time thing; it doesn't go away. So
Mm,
once you have the knowledge, then you are
okay,
good to go.
understood. Okay. Okay, and then
Uh,
if I want to write a scroll to my spell book, I need this magical ink. I assume I can just buy it. Is it something rare?
so sometimes you can buy it. You so the alchemist might have what you need. Now, do you have alchemy?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
So
anybody does.
Zara will tell you that. I mean, you two have probably spoken. She would say, "I can make the inks for you if you have components. If not, I can probably buy what you need." But the alchemist probably sells magical inks.
Mm.
Most alchemists have a steady supply because wizards often
What
need them.
what kind of components do we have? Is anything from our stash suitable for
So actually,
this?
the construct essence can be turned into arcane components.
Hmm.
It would convert at half the value. So
Okay, and I
whatever,
understand.
go ahead.
Oh yeah, I assume. I think it was 50 gold per, like, for first level spell
Yeah, so to scribe a spell, unless you're, I think some wizard specialists have
for their
bonuses for
school.
their
For their
school, but
school.
uh, generally it's 50 gold per level and an hour per level, and it takes one page
Mm,
in your spell book per level of the spell.
got it. Got it. Yeah, I'll try to do this.
So, for
I
example,
will try.
a third level spell would take 3 hours, three spellbook pages, and 150 gold pieces, just as an
Uh,
example.
Let me see. The treasury random notes. No, this is background. Where was the stash? I just wanted to check if we have party calendar.
Braza's in charge of the treasury today.
Yes, 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 yes. What do you need?
Party treasure. I see it. I wanted to see if we have any essences.
We have
Uh,
lots of
we have
essences.
Iron Cobra essence, for example. So I guess we can.
That's poisonous, is it not?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It's
No, it's more the essence of the construct. So, kind of the
Alright.
leftover magics that was keeping it together and keeping it alive.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean
that
that we
was
need.
part from it. It was sort of like what we could, if we wanted to make our own constructs, we would be able to use this, which might be another idea for this
Mhm.
situation.
That would probably require some kind of recipe or a lot of research to look into.
Yep. So,
But for example, I don't think anyone has thieves' tools right now. So if someone wanted to, they could start trying to learn how to use thieves' tools.
well, I
Actually, I
do.
wanted to learn how to wood carve. Sorry. For a bow, is it carpenting or wood carving? If I wanted to learn
Uh,
how to make.
Pose. I don't know if there are. Is there Boyer Fletcher tools? I don't know if there
What?
are. It would probably be something to do with woodworking then.
Because isn't there two different wood? There's like wood carver and carpenting, isn't it? Or is that?
Yeah, it would probably be more wood carver. Carpentry is more like to create like
Yeah.
boards and structures and furniture.
Fair enough.
So, if I have an
Then
herbalism kit and I wanted to sort of add on to that, learning how to make poisons with the herbalism kit.
So
Um,
poisons require a poisoner's kit. That's a different thing.
right. So, if I want to go buy a poisoner's kit or acquire one, um, that would be something I could do.
You could, but you wouldn't know how to use it without training in the skill, which would require training.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
Moving on.
you could look for someone to start training you, and I think it to learn a tool it takes 250 days of training and one gold piece per day to have someone teach you. So that's like that would be a long term downtime project.
Yep. Yep. Thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if I, for example, if I need 50 gold worth of magical ink, does it mean that Zara would be able to make it for 100 gold worth of essence?
So
Or
yeah, so she to make ink she would have to first turn the essence into components, which would require an hour, and then turn the components into ink, which would require another hour. Now,
yeah,
converting essence to components, like I said, would be half the, or it would go like basically half. So whatever you have, you
yeah,
cut that in half to make components,
got
essence
it,
to component.
got
Unless
it.
you're a really talented alchemist.
Is everyone okay if I use some of those essences for some magical ink?
Yeah.
I think we can try I think smothering rug essence plus iron cobra essence. It's 100 gold worth of like quote unquote worth of essence, and I think we have enough time for Zara to convert it and for me to scribe it.
Yeah, so how much essence are you converting?
100 gold pieces of essence to
Alright,
make
so that would be
50 gold
50.
piece.
of
Yes.
components, which then she'd make ink
Yeah.
out of. All right, so she takes the first hour to convert that down. Then with the components, she takes another hour to make it into ink. And 2 hours later, she would hand you a small vial with 50 gold pieces worth of magical inks. She said this should do
So,
for scroll scribing or for your spell book.
so
Thank you very
real
much.
quick for record keeping here, are we taking the Iron Cobra essence and what other essence are we using?
And rug, I think.
Yeah, so
Okay.
those are gone now. And
Yep, I will eliminate them from the party loot.
yeah, and now Chandra, you have 50 gold pieces worth of magic inks.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else doing? And I assume after that you're gonna scribe something.
Yeah.
All
I will decide what I'm scribing, but
So you're gonna scribe a first level spell.
Yes.
Anyone else doing anything during this downtime?
Yeah, I've been so inspired by that bow that I've totally not stolen that I want to learn how to make bows myself. So I will try to learn wood carving,
All
or
right.
like I know it's gonna take a long time.
So there is a Fletcher in town. He is happy to teach you some wood carving stuff. And yeah, basically he asks, whenever you want to learn, you can come and visit him, and he'll give you a couple hours of training a day for a gold piece and charges. And basically, so whenever you're in town, you can put a day towards your training. So you're at 0 of 250 right now, and once you hit 250, you will have that tool. So you're taking today to get training from him. So go ahead and spend a gold piece and put a day towards that. What about Bombrek? You doing anything today?
I, I do have Smith's tools on my character sheet, but I don't know whether I've got
Proficiency?
armor. I'm just wondering why I've got Smith tools.
Well, I think smith tools can be used to make armor or weapons.
Yeah.
So
but
Yeah,
he had
I-
proficiency.
So if
That's the
you-
Well,
question.
that's it, but I don't know where I would look for my proficiency. But I did.
It's under your tools and skills. So
It is just below passive perception.
yeah, your tool proficiencies are smith tools, and it looks like you have proficiency in playing the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are your two proficiencies right now.
Ah, actually, Bombrek, we can work together to create magical weapons. You can craft good blanks, and I can enchant them.
Indeed. Yes, I could make a nice.
And
Great
if you
axe.
remember, if you remember, we actually got a crystal of magical weapon creation. So we do have a formula.
Wow.
Do you
Well, that's
still
interesting.
do you still have that on you, or did you leave that at the library?
I have it on me.
All right, you're carrying. What were you carrying that in?
I had a scroll, like the how do you call it? A scroll container tube, padded with socks or whatever, with some cloth.
All right. Give me a d20 roll as you go to check on that. How's my crystal doing?
So,
Lou, don't do this to me, Lou.
Hey, these are very delicate, and you were in battle when it was in your inventory.
Yeah.
They're not actually meant to be carried around like that. 10. It's still in good. It's still okay. It's survived the trip so far.
And I will leave it where all my other stuff is in barracks.
All right, so you unload it into your room, being careful to make sure it doesn't get banged around anymore. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you still have it.
So-
What? Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Braza, it looks like you need your character portrait. But yeah, what do you want to do, Braza? Roll20 is displaying your account for whatever reason.
Oh, that's weird.
If
How do I
you-
change?
If you leave the game and come back in, it will just
No, that's what it did because my Roll20 crashed.
yeah.
So it's
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a pain in the butt, but you doing anything, Braza, with the day?
So I'm going to see if I can find a I am intrigued to sort of learn more of the healing arts. So I
Okay.
was going to see if there was any sort of a physician in town that could help train me, or help start training me on how to use a healer's kit.
Well, healing kits, I don't know if they require training. I think they're pretty. I mean, they have the tools to quickly bandage and, you know, set wounds and stuff. I mean, it helps to have medicine, but I think you can just use them without training.
Okay.
I know
Um,
if I remember, using a healer's kit automatically stabilizes a person. And I think
yes.
that's pretty much the only functionality of them, unless you have the healer feat, which is not something you can get training for, unfortunately.
No. So that's actually the flavor I was going for. So I was going to like later on take the feet of a healer.
Oh,
But
okay.
just
So you're kind of training for that now.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to use it as a lead up to that.
That's
But
fine.
in the meantime, I know that it's just going to be able to stabilize. But once I have the feet, I will be able to use the second part of that, which is the regain healing.
Okay, so I'll say that you are talking to some people in town about healing and maybe even helping some people at the local hospitals
Yeah,
with sick people and people who've been injured in like farming accidents or something. So we'll say
and
you're doing that
uh,
today. Give
and also
me,
find out a place where I could buy a healer's kit. There's a place in town that would have
yeah,
the
yeah.
components.
You can buy it from the marketplace. They have those at book price
Great.
because there's nothing actually that rare about them. They're just a certain set of bandages and such meant to
Cool.
treat the sick and wounded. Give me a wisdom check, a medicine check, which would just be your wisdom.
Yep. Pulling it up. Roll 20 is a little slow and funky with me today. All right. Come on, medicine.
All right. So the healers of the town are impressed with your work, and they thank you and say, of course, Braza, you are always welcome to come back and help us. So as a resource, you can add that the healers of Dragon's Reach owe you a favor, which you can
Oh,
cash in to do something that would be relevant to that.
I would love to do that.
So I don't know, record that under your notes or something.
I am.
So anyone else buying anything or anything like that? I think I know what you're all doing for your downtime in the town, but any more shopping that needs to be done?
Just the healer's kit.
Yeah, so you can buy those. That's fine. Now I think you all wanted to meet with certain people during the day as well, right? Like,
Yeah, we
Oh,
wanted to meet with a female elf in the tavern,
okay.
or
So
go and look for her anyway.
are you doing
And
that?
with guards captain to see if they can give us a bit of people.
And
Yeah,
Boki.
and Boki as well.
And Boki, yes.
Are you all doing that together, or is someone just gonna kind of do that on behalf of the group?
Do together.
All right.
I don't see why we need to split.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
So you would head over to the tavern, and you do see quite a few figures there. You would see, you would indeed see Sithril, the elf who you have worked together with in the past. She's sitting at a table. Looks like she's drinking and reading something, some kind of scroll. You don't see Boki anywhere, which is odd because usually you would see him at the tavern. What do you want to do?
Chandra, this is your chance.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go sit next to Cithril and try to ask her, like, hey, Cithril,
So she
long
looks
time not
up
seen.
from her paper and puts it down and gives you a polite smile and says, yes, Chandra.
This
been a bit.
may be, yeah. This may be a bit of. So how have you been doing? Like, haven't seen you in a while. Everything good?
She nods. She says, as good as it can be. How have you been? I
Yeah.
hear you and your group have earned quite the name for yourselves.
Yeah, we are doing well for ourselves. No, not complaining. Uh, I, I I just heard and this may sound as a very weird question. We need poison, Cicero.
Oh? Are you
And
all up to no good? And she smiles.
it's the opposite actually. We need something to poison a boulet, which is
Hmm.
actually like remember the quarry where we fought those anghags.
She says, well,
This
are you familiar with poisons at all?
no, but we heard that you are,
Somewhat.
or yeah.
Is the rest of the group with you, or is it just Chandra sitting at the table?
I think we said that we all.
I'm in the tavern, but I'm at the bar.
At the
Yeah, I
bar?
was talking about the
I,
farm, but
I'm
go to
with
the bar.
I'm with Bombay. Getting
Alright.
drunk.
Well, she says poisons can be complicated. If you don't know what you're doing, you can very easily poison yourself while trying to apply them to blades or food or just things in general. It's not something that the everyday person generally does. Were you looking to poison your weaponry, or did you
No,
say...
we actually we wanted to pre-poison some kind of meal that we can feed to the boulet. We wanted to leave like a carcass or some like piece of chunk of meat for it to actually maybe to weaken it a little bit while we're fighting it.
Well, I haven't had much luck obtaining the supplies I need from the marketplace. Unfortunately, the stocks are very limited here. Uh, for food poisoning, I don't know if you could make anything that deadly, but I could try to. I could try to whip you up something, but the other problem with poisons is that strong creatures often easily resist them, depending on how good the fortitude of the creature is. So if you're trying to poison a large creature, it's much less likely to succeed than if you're poisoning like a human or something that's smaller.
I would imagine so, but we just want to get every edge we can in this fight.
Well, if you give me a day, I can probably whip something up for you. I would charge you 50 gold pieces for it.
Yeah, okay. I will talk to the party and we'll come back to you.
She nods. She says, just let me know. I could probably
Sure.
get it to you by tomorrow.
It's a she, right?
She said
She,
50 gold, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what are you going to do?
What'd you say, Chandra? How much?
50 gold.
50 gold.
50
I
gold.
think it's yeah. I don't think we need to take her.
I can probably get back to my village and get some for free.
Exactly. I think this is I think like she was right. Like this is this is really like a dice roll. Because it may work, it may not work, and it's very unlikely that it would work because the boulet is very big. So we have a big chance of just throwing away 50 gold.
I think
Well, maybe Boki would help.
If we can find him, I have no idea. Maybe let's
He's quite big.
ask around.
All right. So, who are you asking? Just around the tavern?
Yeah, because he's a regular here. They should know his whereabouts.
All right, so you spend some time talking. You don't have to roll for this. One of the people would say, I think Boki went on some kind of scouting mission. He had mentioned trying to figure out a game plan to attack or look into the fish people problem.
Mm.
I think he called them Sahua something. But yeah, I
hook
think
in,
he is
yeah.
currently working on that. So he might not be in town right now.
Well, we
What
still
about
have
asking
tomorrow.
the town leader for help?
Yeah, I think that's where we go now.
Yeah.
Do you mean Captain Rains or your contact Alfred Hansgard?
I think Captain. I think we need to find someone who is able to give us some military help.
Yes.
Okay. So you head over to the guardhouse, and indeed, Captain Rains is there. He would greet you all warmly and ask how he can help you.
Like it's the Ankh problem all over again, but this time it's not Ankh, it's the Boule, if you have heard about such a creature. Uh,
He says,
it is
I haven't actually. Well, is it threatening the town?
it is threatening the quarry and everyone who works there, and it is burrowing underground. It can cause some cavings and collapses, and we just cannot have it around. And it has a fairly big, I think, range where it can go, so it can easily come to us as well. And it is very dangerous and big. So
He
we want
says,
to.
compared to the Ankheg threat, how dangerous do you think this thing is?
It's more dangerous. It is only one creature, but it is much bigger and stronger. But it is one creature, so I think if we have more people, just by the sheer numbers, we can deal with it.
Do you think we'd take losses if I were to send my troops?
Nah, not
Well,
if we.
I hope not.
I
But
think it was.
then
Give me uh, give me anyone who wants. Give me wisdom checks because you might actually know something. Okay.
Their wisdom.
So, Braza, you've kind of seen the and Chandra, both of you. You've kind of seen the town guard in action and have a basic idea of their skill. You think that them fighting the Boule, they would probably take some losses. You don't think the soldiers are a good match for a Boule.
okay, but I will not be telling this to him. I don't
All right.
want to
Give
insult
me
him.
give me a well. Are you still going to ask for their soldiers to come help you?
I think I will like after realizing this, I will like slowly probably turn this into okay, we will let you know if we need help. I will
So
consult my group.
he would say, I don't know. So similar to the Ankeg problem, I think it would be dangerous to send the town guard, dangerous for the town guard anyway, against this thing. But specialists could be the answer. And you all, I think, already know Eliza Coldshore. She could probably help you with this. She's been asking how she could help the town out.
Eliza Culture?
Yes, the one with the lizard.
Ah, yeah. Actually, is she still here? I thought she's gone.
He says, "Where would she go? There's only one
Oh my
colony."
gosh. Yeah, in a way. Actually, Liz, haven't seen you for a while. Wanna kill and bullet?
So you go over to her room.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
is
yeah.
kind of going through, sorting some of her stuff out, cleaning her weapons. She looks up and says, "A what now?"
A bullet. You seem bored.
Yeah, there hasn't been much going on since the trip over. I've been looking for work, but I
How is
mean,
Lazarus? How is Lazarus?
oh, he's great. And she would point over to her little lizard who's kind of just hanging out by the bed. He says, well, we're both doing fine, but yeah, since you all kind of went off and did your thing, we haven't had much to do, so I wouldn't mind
Browser goes
getting.
over and pets the lizard.
All right, the lizard would seem a little bit apprehensive. Do you have animal handling?
No, but I have lizard face. Let me
Hey,
try.
bro. We're both.
I'm
We're
there, and
both.
I have.
It's like
animal
when you go
handling.
pet a monkey. We're both mammals, right? This is
I
fun.
have animal handling. Here we go.
All right.
Yeah, I do. I do have animal handling.
Is everyone petting the lizard? All right.
Yeah, that's
So,
okay.
yeah, the lizard seems fine. It kind of enjoys the petting. It's a little bit nervous at first, but you calm it down. And
Here's
Eliza's
the
like,
lizard.
oh, it likes you.
Yeah.
Well, if you're
Lizard's
looking for work, do you want to come and do a job with us? How much?
He says,
Although we can't pay very much. That's the thing.
he says fighting a boule. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yep.
He says, well, I've never fought one of those, so that could be an experience. Yeah, sure, why not? How much are you paying for this job?
5 gold.
Give me a
We actually we are not we are not getting paid for this at all. Like
Yeah,
this is
I'll pay.
currently
I mean, to be fair, like I would. What's the price? I would pay. I mean, I'd rather pay than like some one of us dying.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
it was 50 for that other stuff, wasn't it? That wasn't.
so
no. This is
she. Go
We
ahead.
ask her what it would cost. Well, instead of us throwing out prices and numbers and all, what do you think would be a fair number?
come on, brother. Liz is a friend. Let's not make it a market transaction now. Liz, how
Uh,
much do you want?
Give me anyone who's been talking. Give me persuasion checks.
Let's brother both.
As she
Persuade.
thinks about how much she might charge for this. Says, well, you all are friends, and the Kraken Slayer Association has got me a lot of drinks at the tavern. She says, how about we'll say, now is this creature like defending a treasure hoard? Like, am I getting a split of that, or is this just to kill it?
I don't know if it is
Bragging
defending
rights.
anything.
You could have parts of it, I guess. I'm sure
Yeah.
they're worth a lot.
How about if it has treasure, I get an even split. If it doesn't have treasure, we'll say, 30 gold pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Deal. And she slaps her hand out to shake your hand, smiling. She says, awesome. I get to.
Well, we'll leave in the morning.
All right. I'll get my things together. And she says, anything I need to know to bring, or
Do you have any large carcasses of meat and any poison?
no and no. Apologies.
Just checking.
Yep, just checking.
All right, I'll see you all in the morning. And she excitedly starts getting her weapons in order.
I think like one last thing that I want to do before going to bed is I hope I know what to do with this because I noticed that we got a very high level scroll from our treasure.
Yes, we do.
We right now we are in a possession of telepathy spell in a scroll, which is 8th level,
What should
Which
we
is-
sell it?
which is extremely rare. I'm sure we cannot sell it. I'm sure we cannot just go and sell it. There is no one here.
I mean, I'm
who
sure
knows
someone
what it
would
is.
probably buy it, but they're not going to give you what it's worth at all.
Exactly.
Right.
So
capital, maybe.
what I'm thinking, and correct me if I'm wrong, but sorry, I was coughing. Just me being a wizard. Sorry. I do I realize that those things are pretty rare. 8th level spell is
Yeah,
it's
I
a
mean,
rare thing.
If you have training in Arcana, you know that those
do
are
have.
extremely powerful levels of magic. So yeah, you would know it's a rare and valuable and powerful spell.
So what I want to do, I want to find a way to send a message back home, message to the continent, to like a guild, to like maybe to the to the Phoenix Guild,
Yeah.
saying that we have found this, and I'm pretty sure any wizard who needs it will be able to teleport to us and just buy it from us?
Possibly.
Because if this is something a wizard needs, teleporting to us and just
So-
making this small transaction would be a piece of cake for them.
The only problem is generally to teleport, you need to have been to the place you're teleporting to, or at least be aware of it somehow. So, to safely teleport here, well, the safest way is if there's a teleportation circle, which is very expensive and costly or time-consuming to make. But to just teleport here could be risky if they don't have first-hand experience being in the area.
We are looking at 15th level caster here. I think they I'm just imagining
You don't think
they
there
can
is
figure it out.
You don't think there's a 15th level caster in your that you know of in the Phoenix Guild? If there is, well, it's possible. So that sure, you could send a message and see if anyone is interested.
This is just if anyone is interested, and if anyone is interested to just give us fair price for that.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you could send a message. The boat will probably be here. What date is it? So the next boat is probably going to be here around the middle to end of spring, assuming no problems with the Sahuagin. So it's going to be a little while till your note gets back, but you could certainly leave it there.
Is there any other way of sending a message? Because you said that
There are spells that do it.
Spells that do that, but they are all also quite high level.
So there's a third level spell, which I forget what it's called.
Sending or something?
Yeah, it's like sending or something like that. But yeah, there's nothing around first or second level that can do it. Third level is when you get sending.
Yes, like being a wizard, because I think we briefly touched it with you. You said something that sometimes when someone needs my report, they will be contacting me.
Yeah, so that hasn't happened yet because you've only been here like a couple of weeks, but you were told that someone from the Phoenix Guild was going to be in contact with you.
Okay, but maybe then it's worse for me to wait for this contact and then just mention it.
Yeah, you would
during our
assume.
communication.
Yeah, you would assume they're going to use message, which is the third level spell.
And where I can also basically reply, and I can tell this.
Yeah. All right. So.
Okay, fine.
Anything else? Or are we good?
I'm good.
I did whisper
That
you,
time.
just so you know.
You whispered me something.
Yeah, I subtracted 10 gold pieces from my
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can just buy that at book price. All right, so time passes. I'll say the day passes. So pay your upkeep for town, depending on how well you want to live. The average is 1 gold piece a day for, normal living. So yeah, pay that upkeep, and you can take a long rest.
All right, so I'm going to subtract 4 gold from our party loot.
Oh, are you living more extravagantly?
No, I was going to say for all of us. There's 4 of us.
Oh,
I think we are
okay.
paying for ourselves. No?
Oh, what's going on?
Can I borrow a gold piece from somebody?
So you have to pay whenever you're living in society, you do have to pay each day you're living there for food and shelter and everything. So rather than have you pay for every inn room, the upkeep kind of represents that. So you can live more extravagantly, which over time gets you like better social roles and possibly favors from people in higher places. But the normal lifestyle, I think, is a gold piece a day. Most people do that, unless you're looking to get in good with like a certain town.
Razo, do you have absolutely no money?
I just used my 10 gold that I had personally to buy 2 healer's kits, not realizing that
I have to buy food for myself.
Well, I think
I'll
like
gold.
okay, but Braza just take like a couple of gold pieces from the treasury. I think we are good.
I'll write a note. I took.
Yeah, I owe you. Just
I
put
owe you treasury. Yeah. All right. So yeah, each
Yeah.
you and you can live in squalor, but if you do that you have to let me know, and there's a chance you could get robbed or something. So usually most people live, just 1 gold piece a day.
All right.
Middle class.
I did write that down.
All right, so you spend your gold. The day passes. You do your upkeep stuff, and it is now the 28th of spring in the morning.
We got 2 hit dice.
Yep, you gain back 2 hit dice because you're level 4.
And we heal.
And you gain back your HP and any relevant powers for the long rest. And if you had a level of exhaustion, that goes 1 level goes away, which I think someone did, didn't they? Or no,
I think
maybe
we
that
all
was
already
yesterday.
long rested.
We had a long rest already.
All right, so what do you want to do today?
So I don't know. Let's check if Boki returned, and then if not, then probably let's go and kill that Boulay.
We're going boulet hunting.
So Boki is not back, but Eliza is ready to go. She's got all her stuff. And Zara is also ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Zara's coming too. At least to fight the bullet.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Not
She,
okay.
The one who kills it.
she says, I am in need of that library, and I wouldn't have that beast destroying any more priceless crystals. And
She
then
means you, Carl.
Yeah, and then she looks at Carl.
To be fair, in my defense, I'm gonna say that out loud. I didn't. That bolter destroyed it. Don't blame it on me.
She says, I am sticking to my previous statement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point. I'm guessing the bow isn't in our party anymore.
The what? The
person with
bow.
the
Yeah,
the
he's
person with
there.
the
I mean,
bow.
they're in the background, so.
I'm gonna point at the bow and be like, "Well, I got that out of it, so
Yeah, well, it was not for nothing, but you know, if there was a magical bow crafting crystal there, it could have been better.
Indeed. There's a lot of information we lost, so. But that's fine. The past is the past. We just have to make do with what we have.
Let's go.
Eliza kind of looks confused and shrugs and says, I have no idea what you're all talking about, but I'm ready to kill a boule.
Let's go.
let's go." I guess we make our way over there.
Guys, anyone who is not wearing heavy armor and who is not sturdy, I think we should stay away. This guy can bite anyone. Like, it can bite me in half with 1 bite, so...
So Bombrek first.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Bombrick would just get stuck in the mouth. Too big to get
And
swallowed.
I turn to Kalen and I say, and heal Bombrek.
I'm ready to help heal too.
I hope you would heal me as well, Eliza says, smiling.
Oh, of course, I would help you out, even maybe before Bombrek. But don't tell him that.
She laughs a little. Alright, so as you're traveling over there, Eliza would say, kind of look over to Bombrek and say, I don't think we've met. You aren't, or at least I didn't see you on the boat coming over here. Where are you from, my friend?
I'm from the north. Hi Elijah, I'm from the north. I live sort of in between, sort of high up on the hills in the mountains next to a wood. That's where I'm from.
She says, oh, you're from this continent?
Yeah.
I didn't think there were any dwarves here. That's fascinating. What brought
Everyone
you,
says that.
She laughs.
They just think we pop up out of the ground.
She shrugs. She says, honestly, I don't know much about where dwarves come from, though I imagine it's similar to where the rest of us come from. But I more meant I didn't think there were any dwarves on this continent.
Yeah, a lot of people have said this to me. We normally keep ourselves to ourselves.
Interesting. Do you have are you do you have towns up in the mountains somewhere, or are you more of a nomadic people?
We do have areas. We're, I'm part of a tribe called the Ursidai tribe, and we dwell in the foothills of mountains.
It'd be lovely to go see that sometime. Be interested in exploring more of this continent.
Well, you're very welcome when I return.
Guyana is a very big continent after all. I'm sure none of us know its boundaries entirely.
So you make your way into the cave.
Well,
I guess expend another torch and/or oil flask if you're using your lantern. Slash
torches.
torch.
By the way, I just helped myself to buy a couple of oils just without asking.
Oh yeah,
I just
that's
assumed
completely fine.
it was okay.
Yeah, I've asked
completely
Kalen if
fine.
I can carry the potions of healing that he carries on his person.
Yeah, as long as you're in town, you can buy most common items for book price.
Yep.
Without telling me. Once you're, but like right now you can't because you're not there anymore. But like, while you're in town, you can just spend the money and get the stuff.
Can Kalen give me the? I think it's 2 potions of healing he has. That's party treasure. It'll probably be handy for me to have a potion.
One is for him, and another is for Braz, I think.
I know
Yeah.
I gave mine already. I
But
thought.
he's not using it, is he?
Yeah, he's not using it, indeed. Yeah.
So,
I think I should hold it.
if it's
I want Bombrick to have it. I actually say, Bombrick, you should definitely have this. I've seen the need for you to have it clearly.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
it depends
pretty
on
sure-
if it's in his inventory. Do you know if he's carrying it or if it's kind of just in party treasury?
No, he was carrying
He's
it.
carrying
Carry.
it.
All right. So I don't know if we have access to his inventory right now. Let me see.
I actually think that it would be almost a waste because it takes an action to drink a potion, and this potion is relatively weak. I think other than rising people who have fallen and like helping stabilize, etc., it's quite useless. Like it could heal you for like 4 points or 4 hit points quite easily.
That's
well,
why we should
It
just
is, it is
So,
not worth an action for you.
Also, the thing is, if it is in his personal inventory, we probably need him to be here to okay his
Yeah.
character giving it up. But
Exactly.
if you ever just have potions like in the treasury being carried by someone, that's fine. But yeah. So
Do we have a counter for Elijah?
Elijah. Oh, Eliza, she is in the background. I'm going to bring her in if there's trouble. Otherwise, she's just with you, along with the rest of the background people.
Okay.
So you have, Eliza and Zara here with you. And, so there's there's probably 8 of you with Kalen and the archer. They're just not going to be participating.
Oh, how high is the ceiling here?
Natural cave, it's probably about 10 to 12 feet-ish. I mean, it varies. It's higher in some places, lower in others.
Like in a way, can a boulet reach it?
Yes, easily.
Okay.
At least from the descriptions you've heard.
You know, as we were walking, I could summon Aragos to sort of try to lure it out.
I think
That's
the
a
best
good
way
idea.
to lure it out is just, I don't know, Bombrick start jumping or something.
Right, but this might give us some distance from it.
Yeah. I will also summon my owl.
There's a poof as your owl comes. Did you have it in the background or something? In your pocket dimension?
Yes, I can, unless it's killed, I can just, using action, just summon it or put it away.
Alright, so yeah, it poofs out, flying around the cave. And you summon your spirit as well?
Yeah, I'm trying to drag it on. Won't quite. Come on, drag it on. There we go.
Alright, there is a little poof of flame, and I think Bombrick and Braza explode, right?
Oh, no, it's over here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wouldn't summon it in an area where we get hurt. That would be so ridiculous.
I don't question your motives. Alright, so what are you all gonna do?
I'm going to
There is
go here. I'm going to take out my horn and blow it loudly.
No,
I
oh my
will-
god. That's a terrible idea. Oh my god.
So the
Are you actually doing
sound.
I'll announce our presence. Yeah,
I also casted mage armor just for you.
So the sound of the horn echoes through the caves. Yep.
Oh god!
It's then quiet again a moment later.
Honestly,
And the moment after?
it will alert. It will alert everyone. It will alert everyone but the boule because it doesn't care.
Yeah.
Are we
from what-
making sound? You know what? I'm gonna
know-
start playing my drum then. How about that?
Well, we're quite close to the entrance.
You do know that the boule senses through vibrations a lot of the time.
Yeah,
You're not,
that's-
you're not
exactly,
sure
that's-
how good its hearing is. But also, you do think there were other things in this cave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick up a rock and throw it 10 feet in front of me. Quite a big rock.
All right.
I think you might as well just stomp it. Just start pounding the earth with it.
No, if
We
it's
know
going to
it.
come up through the earth, I'd rather it come up 10 feet away from me than under my feet.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm going to move Aragos over here.
I had a plan too. It's ruined.
So, hold on. We can all stop doing things and say, hold on. What is the plan?
Well, my plan was to use like Kalen's one of Kalen's shadow to just play the drum, like the fucking other thing, like the ghost or whatever it's called, to play the drum from a distance.
We
So
could
that the
we
vibration-
could get a rope, tie it around Carl, and send him in. He's quite small. And then if he does get stuck, we can pull him back out.
Someone give me a D20 roll.
You know what? I haven't rolled a d20 yet. That's
Go for it.
Natural 10.
I hate to use someone's character who's not here, though. That's the...
Yeah, that's a problem. I know. But I can
Alright.
play the drum too, like as vibrations. That's gonna
Eric-
cause vibrations.
Aragos can fly, so I can have him fly up to like 60 feet.
All right.
There's no reason why.
As you are all kind of discussing things, you would hear coming from kind of the southeast over here a skittering noise.
God damn it.
Over
Spiders.
here, and you would see a couple of spiders, very large spiders, come into view.
Bigger than me.
Oh yeah. Give me initiative rolls as they
that-
see you and chitter
that's
angrily.
not hard.
Spiders are afraid of noise. All right, here we go.
These ones don't seem to be afraid of noise.
I just want to make sure I click my token. Hold on. There we go.
Note to self: don't try to cast web on spiders.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, what
Sure, it's fine.
great fun.
All right.
Aim.
So, adding turns for them.
Okay.
The
Can we
first.
maybe can we already remove those bug corpses? I think
Sure.
they have been there for a long time.
The first to act is Carl. So you see these things skittering out of the darkness to the southeast of you. What's your passive perception?
14 at the moment. Till I level up, then I'll be OP. I will see everything.
So with the 14, you would also hear some chittering and noise coming from a cave in the wall over here, behind you,
Gosh.
like
That's-
up near the ceiling.
Can I see the tool at all? That hole that you talk about, or is it too far away?
I mean, you can kind of see it. It's probably about 5 feet in diameter, like going into the ceiling.
Fair enough.
A spider probably could squeeze through there if that's what it was.
All right. Well, whatever. I'm gonna shout that there's probably some coming behind us. I think at least, and I'm gonna, since I can barely see the spiders from where I'm gonna try to get in a better position.
Okay, so you move forward towards the spiders that are approaching.
Okay. Would I have an angle here, or is this thing? Because
They would have from there. They would have cover and concealment from you.
okay, so I walk 15. I can walk. Ta 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 ta. What about here?
So from there, they would probably just have the concealment. Because
Okay,
they're
that's
still
pretty
kind of close to the edge of your dark vision, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I can barely see them. I know. I'll give it a try. I mean, they're big enough. I'll try to hit
Alright,
the one on this one.
the
But
southern
before
one?
I do that, yeah, the southern one. I don't know what it's. I will cast freaking Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay. So you cast a spell. Go ahead and link it.
I want it. There you go.
Alright, so you concentrate as you hold the magics on the creature, and it is marked.
Concentration. There you go. Concentration.
Mm-hmm.
And I will shoot my first arrow.
Alright, so you take a shot with your first arrow. 11, unfortunately, is not enough, and it skitters sideways as the arrow disappears into the cave behind it.
Skitter this one. Oh my god.
It does indeed skitter that one as well.
And then I walk 30. So I only have
Shame.
yeah. And then I'm just gonna go back here, and that's my turn.
Okay. Braza, what are you gonna do?
Braza is going. He can't see anything at this moment, so he's going to move.
So you just saw Carl run up into the. Well, you have the torchlight, don't you?
Yeah, I do. So I don't quite see anything yet, other than the fact that Carl ran up and shot.
Yeah, he's
something-
firing at something in the shadows over there.
So I still can't see it. So let me say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Braza stands
30.
in front of Carl as he's getting ready to shoot again.
I moved past him. I still can't see anything. So I just sort of shoot with disadvantage, I guess, Eldritch Blast in the direction that I think it might be that he shot at.
Yeah, they're not hiding, so you can. You think they're around here, so you can.
Are you
attack
sure you
it.
can see them? Even I can see them.
I can't see. I just see like these two half. Looks like a couple of boobs.
So yeah, they have heavy concealment, but you actually could see them if you can see the tokens.
Okay, I can see the tokens.
Yeah, so they would just have
All right.
heavy
So when I was
concealment.
over here, I could actually see them. Okay, so I would have probably just gone here. Yeah, okay. Now I can actually see them, so I don't know why that didn't work last time. Weird. Yep, just what it is. All right, so I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Right. Pew-pew. Which one are you firing at?
I'm firing at this one here, that's closest to me.
All right. Go ahead, take your shot. All right. No, you would fire an Eldritch Blast, but it would just stream past and hit the stone back here. Anything
then,
else?
I'm going to have Aragos do Flame Seed.
All right. Can Arago see in the dark?
He has dark vision, yeah.
Okay, so you can see them fine. Go ahead and do a flame seed attack.
Yeah, he has dark vision. I mean, I can link it later, but and a passive perception of 12. All right, so where is the token? Sorry, I'm trying to find his token again now. Where the heck did his token go? Oh, there it goes. There we go. Sorry.
Alright, so no, he would throw a flame seed. Unfortunately, the creature would dodge it. A good first round of...
We're
These
like
things are hard to hit.
shooting blanks.
They're not actually that hard to hit. You've just been rolling very poorly.
Oh, no.
I know. I rolled.
I
two
don't think
threes.
anyone rolled over an 11. So,
Nope.
Alright, anything else, Braza?
Just sit there and say, damn it.
Alright, Chandra.
I'll I'll move towards here and cast no, let's say here and firebolt this guy.
Alright, so you summon Arcane Fire, firing at this one?
Yep.
Alright,
The upper one.
he has some... Oh, the upper one? Alright. He does have some cover and concealment, but go ahead.
Let's try.
Come on, roll low like us. You're one of us. One of us. One of
No.
us. Oh my
Nope.
god. Well, one
But look at my damage.
Oh,
You
So
do
you
damage.
do manage to hit him, but you only singe him for 1 point, and he gets very angry. Anything else?
No.
Alright, the giant spiders go. So this one was going to go for Aragos, but he's not very happy with Chandra. He is going to crawl along the ceiling 30 feet this way, and then he's going to dash, moving up over here as he moves up above Chandra. This one is going to go 30 feet to here along the floor. I'm going to mark this one as being on the ceiling.
This token upside down.
Yeah.
There you go.
So this one is going to attack Aragos with a bite. It chitters and lunges. Bite. What's Aragos' AC?
13.
12, 13. Alright. So he would strike with a 13, doing 10 points of piercing to Aragos, and I need a con save for poison. DC is 11.
Yep.
Oh, alright. So Aragos takes another 9 points of poison damage, so 19 total.
Oh, he's immune to... No, he's not immune to poison. Yep, okay.
So he's feeling sick.
Yes, he is.
There's some chittering from behind, and 2 more spiders emerge, though luckily they cannot attack this turn. So that is it for them. Bombrek, or... Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, I'm more focused on the one in front of me. So I'm going to...
Eliza yells, "I'll take the back!" And she
I'll charge.
moves towards them.
I'll charge, getting in front of Braza there. Enraged and recklessly attack.
Alright, so
The
you're
spider.
using your bonus action to rage, and you're doing a reckless attack.
I am indeed.
With or without Weapon Master?
Let me have a look. Well, Weapon Mastery will give me -5, won't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to do it without.
Alright,
Idea.
so go ahead and swing. 20 would definitely strike as you cut into this creature. Chitters angrily. Go ahead and give me a damage roll.
So it's 12 plus 2, so it's 14.
Alright, it screeches as you slash it with your axe, and it looks wounded.
Good.
Nice.
Brombrek's turn ends. Zara is going to yelp, and Eliza says, "Get behind me, small one," and she indeed will back up. 5, 10, 15. and firebolt at the one that Brombrek is on. That would just hit, as it hits the creature for 8 points of damage. Fire.
I have to learn from her.
It looks very upset, but it is still alive. Eliza is going to step up here, engaging these two, and she is going to... She's going to take the dodge action, trying to keep them at bay for the time being without taking hits. That's it for Eliza. Carl, what are you doing?
I am gonna hit with my bow the one that's wounded, and I'm totally not gonna miss.
Okay, you
Consider
totally
this
fire at it without missing.
out of frustration. Let's see.
Oh,
Look at
totally.
that.
you totally didn't miss that shot.
So that's a 6 plus
Alright, so
hunters.
it takes 9 points of damage, getting an arrow right between the eyes. It will fall over and twitch a bunch.
Yay!
And I am gonna use my item interaction to like prepare my drum.
Alright, so you pull out your drum in one hand.
Yes.
Actually, your drum is probably in your backpack, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm in like
So,
that's my item interaction.
So
to pull out my drum.
to pull an item from your backpack takes an action because it's not anywhere easily accessible. Because it's not like
Good
you
to
can
know.
carry your drum on your chest or anything, right?
All right. I'm gonna not at the moment, but now that I'm probably gonna start doing it now
You need a drum
But yeah,
strap. You can just strap it to your chest.
I need-
and
and play it whenever I go to fight.
There you
Okay,
go.
then bonus action move my hunter's mark to this one. Then
All right. So that one
And
is marked.
there you go. That's
All right. Next up is well, I mean, would you have your drum like strapped to your back? Because you don't usually use it in combat, do you?
no, I wouldn't.
Yeah. So, all right,
So
Brazo.
I wouldn't have it on me.
What do you want to do, Brazo?
Sorry, I was on a phone call with my daughter for a second there.
That's
So Braza was going to step forward. Actually, he's going to step. Yeah, he's going to step forward. He's feeling a little bold. And he's going to use Booming Blade. And he's going to swing with the scimitar at the spider in front of him.
There's no spider in front of you. Or
The
wait.
Brombrek.
Good spider. There's a spider on the ceiling south of you.
Yeah, you
Oh, he's
could,
on the ceiling.
yeah, you could go for the one
Yeah.
to the south of you if you want.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I stepped away to talk to her, and so I got a little off. So I will then tuck down here, and then I will Eldritch Blast the one that's up on the ceiling.
All right, give me an Eldritch Blast roll. Pew pew pew. 13 unfortunately is not enough, and it would dodge.
Going on with my rolls. And then Aragos is going to do a Flame Seed.
All right, so he spits fire at the one on the ceiling, I assume.
Yep.
14 would just hit, searing
Alright.
the spider for how much? 3 fire.
3.
All right. All right. So Braz's turn ends, and so does Aragos's. Chandra, what are you doing? You got a spider threatening you
will-
on the ceiling.
So I will ask. I will command my owl to distract the spider,
Okay.
so that the next attack is at advantage. But I will not be attacking myself. I will just dodge.
All right. So at the end of your turn, the owl flies in, pecking at it, and flies back, offering advantage to the next attacker. Next up, we have the spiders. So this one is going to actually look over at Braza and those people who just shot him. And it is going to spit a web at you guys.
Just waiting for that.
Let's see. I think it's gonna spit it at the fire creature. Because it's not the smartest. So it shoots a web. 18, I assume, would hit. And the
Yes.
creature is restrained as your flame spirit kind of falls to the ground, trying to break free of this webbing. But currently, it is stuck. It's then
Nice.
going to come over this way, circling around a bit. This one here is going to screech and bite at poor Eliza. She will luckily dodge back, avoiding it. This one's going to do the same. Screech. No, she dodges that one as well. Being quick on her feet, she says, I can hold them back for now. Quick, kill the other one. Bombrick. Bottom of the round.
The one that's closest to me that's still alive, is that on the ceiling?
Yeah, this one is up on the ceiling, and it's currently distracted by the owl, so you would have advantage.
And I can't reach it with a great axe. I'd have to shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can. It's only a 10-foot ceiling, and the creature's big, so you could still reach it.
Okay, great. So I have advantage.
Yes, you don't have to attack recklessly, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, you
indeed.
can if you want, but it would be kind of silly.
Yeah, totally.
It would sound like a barbarian.
I'm gonna use my rage, and I'm gonna use the weapon mastery this time.
Oh, all right.
So it'll be minus.
You need 19.
How long does your rage last again?
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
How long does your rage last again?
10 rounds.
A minute? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Guys, hold on real quick. I'm sorry, I have to drop off, unfortunately. I have to go help my daughter with something somewhat important. But Braza would conserve all of his spells and other resources and just use cantrips like Eldritch Blast on his turn.
okay. Fair enough. All right. So, Brombrek, 24 minus 5, 19 would strike as you charge this thing, cutting at it. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. So 5 plus 10, you would do 15
Plus
damage.
Plus 2.
17 damage, and it is looking badly wounded.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Could be so much more.
Alright, Zara goes. She's going to try to finish it off with another firebolt, saving her spell slots. Yep, she would strike again. Oh, nice roll. 10 points of damage. It falls from the ceiling, twitching. Eliza goes. I think she's going to maintain dodging, because she wants to not get poisoned. So, Carl, top of the round.
Well, now that we actually they're less scarier than I thought. I'm not gonna pull out my drum and call for help
Okay.
from the bullet. I am gonna shoot the one that I put my.
Well, you're not sure if the
mark
Boule
on.
would help you with this battle, or just.
I mean,
add
he
to it.
would. I mean, he would attack just us. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, for sure. He would probably just attack whoever attacked him. 24 would strike as you fire your short bow for 12 points of damage. And the creature chitters angrily, looking over at you.
And that's my turn.
All right. Raza is going to fire. What did he say he was doing? He was going to.
Eldritch Blast.
All right. Sure, I'll just roll for it. He would indeed strike, which is a D10, right? Or is it D12?
What level is Brad? Because it depends on the level.
He's level 4.
It's only 1d10.
1d10. All right. So he blasts the spider here for 4 points of damage. and it is looking wounded. The flame spirit blasts as well. And he would.
Isn't it webbed?
Oh, he's webbed, right? Oh, that's too bad. That was a crit. He's gonna try to get out of the webbing. Another crit. All right, so he breaks free on his turn, and that's it for him. Chandra, what are you doing?
I will
Show us a
command my
firewall.
owl to do this, like to basically distract this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and ready a firebolt for when it does.
All right, so at the end of your turn, it does indeed distract, which would provoke your firebolt at advantage.
Yes. 1 second.
Oh yeah, 20 forward strike, burning him for another 6, and it is now looking down angrily at you. Anything else?
And I will move, but let me first remove my dodging, and I will move towards here.
Oh, and these are both on the ceiling. Alright, so you get its attention running towards the back of the group. The spiders go. So this one is going to rush over this way. But as it does, Eliza gets to attack it as it leaves her square. She will use her reaction. No, she would miss, unfortunately. It comes over this way towards Carl and is going to bite down at you.
Zam.
18 versus AC.
Yeah, that definitely fucking hits.
So you're like, oh god, as it suddenly lunges at you, biting you for 7 piercing, and I need a con save.
Con save. Oof. Oof.
Oh, and I need a concentration check. So first, concentration for your spell you're holding. Okay, so you hold your spell. Now I need a con save for the poison. Alright, oh, good work. So you feel the poison taking hold, but luckily your body resists, and you don't take, let's see. Oh, well, you take half damage. You take 2 points of poison damage, because you didn't roll very well on the poison.
Nice.
So that's it for this one. This one is going to lunge at Eliza again. Screeching. Ooh, a 24 becomes a 9. Luckily she was dodging, and she avoids the attack. Brombrick. Or Bombrick.
Am I right in saying that if I go around to here, I will get a flanking bonus?
Yes.
Right, well I will do that. So that gives me advantage, yeah?
That gives you +2.
+2. Okay, so I shall, rage, reckless attack, and use mastery, which will give me a -3, I guess.
So you continue to rage, and you swing recklessly. Go ahead, give me an attack.
Using the weapon mastery.
Okay, so -5, but
3.
+2. So
3.
that would be 19, which would strike.
And then I would do 13, 15, 25 damage.
Alright, so it is cut asunder and falls to the ground in 2 halves, twitching.
So now I get another attack.
Yes.
I've killed it. So would I be able to get over to the other one and hit that?
Well, you've used pretty much all your movement to get there, right?
Would I be able to throw a javelin at it?
You do still have your item interaction. Can you link that power, actually? That gives you the extra attack. I want to make sure you can switch to a new item.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Or if you have to just, let's see.
Melee weapon.
Yeah. So wait, where does it say that you get an extra attack if you kill?
So on your turn, when you score a critical,
or reduce a creature to
Or,
0.
A
Gotcha.
melee weapon. It's a melee weapon.
Yeah,
Though.
so unfortunately, well, I mean, technically, javelin.
A javelin is a melee weapon, is it not?
Yeah, technically it is. I think you're actually okay with. I mean, it's a melee weapon, but that would be a ranged attack.
A ranged attack with a melee weapon.
Because, yeah, javelin, you can technically just stab things with javelins. They're considered melee, like you threaten with it. Sure, I'll say you can grab one off your back and huck it as part of your rage.
Okay.
Because it doesn't say, it just says you have to use a melee weapon. It doesn't say you have to make a melee attack, which it would usually specify. Javelin's one of those interesting, weird weapons that's like a short range, like... It's not like a bow, it's more like a actual stabby weapon.
So that would be 21.
So, yes, you would have advantage. So, 21 would strike. I don't think you can do Great Weapon Master with the Javelin, though. So, you wouldn't get the plus 10.
So I wouldn't get the -3 then. Yeah, so that's definitely a hit, and it's 6 + 2, 8 damage.
Do you add +2 to ranged attacks with your rage? I thought it was only for...
Okay, yeah, that's another point I don't know, actually. So
yeah, because I think this has come up in another game, and I think with your raging, it's +2 only to melee attacks. I think it actually says that. I think. Quick little rules.
When you make
thing
melee
here.
weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels.
Yeah.
As a barbarian.
So melee weapon attack. So yeah, it would have to be a melee weapon attack.
Yeah, okay. Well then that's,
so it does
6 then.
6 damage. See, it's weird how they word some of these things, because like this one says a melee weapon attack, but the other one's like you have to use a melee weapon. So anyway, all right. So Brombreck, I assume that's it for you.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right.
So
Zara,
the other one also says melee weapon attack. They actually are worded in exactly the same way.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Okay.
All right. So maybe you can't do that then.
Okay, well in that case I won't be taking my second thing. I moved 15 and I attacked, and after you attack, that's assumed your end of movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've moved 15.
Right,
I'd only be able to move another 10 feet, even if I could anyway. So yeah,
you aren't actually able to throw the javelin.
I'm not for a javelin. No.
So all right. So Zara is going to say, "Good work, Bombreck," and she's going to take a shot at the one on the ceiling near Eliza. She's going to hit again. Good rolls today. She does 5 fire damage, and it screeches angrily, looking like it's about to come at her. That's it for her. Eliza, now having only 1, is going to stop defending and swing her poleaxe at this creature. Ha! And she will connect. Let me double check what the damage on that is. Or wait, this is the poleaxe? It's a glaive. Okay. So glaive damage 1d10. Okay, got it. Not the best hit. She does 5 points of damage, gaining the creature's attention, and ending her turn. Carl, new round.
Didn't she also have like an offhand attack?
Yeah, but she's
Okay, fine.
I don't know all the details of the build here. So I'm just going to give her the 1 attack for now.
Okay, sure.
Maybe she used her bonus action for something else, I don't know. Hunter's Mark. Alright, so you transferred over with your bonus action?
Yes.
So
And Kachow.
Ka-chow, is that
Oh
your,
my god,
is
what
that
the
your
fuck is
bow
my...
firing?
Yes,
Alright,
yes.
so another 11 as the arrow flies past it, hitting the wall back here with a little tink.
It is speed. My
just-
arrows are speed.
Carl, you just keep thinking about that other bow. It's distracting you.
Psyching yourself out. Braza, what are you doing?
He's doing Eldritch Blast.
Alright, I'm Braza. Pew pew!
Hi, brother.
Hi, Braza. He would shoot, but unfortunately, he would strike Elza in the back, and she says, "Hey!" Luckily, not taking any damage. He says, "Sorry." The flame creature, who is now free, is also going to fire. He would strike, so I think it's D6 plus 2. 7 points of fire damage, which would wound the creature. Next up is Chandra. What are you doing?
Yes, I will use my reaction for readied action and owl trick and firebolt.
Alright, so as the owl flies in to peck at it, you let loose your firebolt. So you have advantage. 13, unfortunately, is not enough, and even with the distraction, the spider just manages to get out of the way in time. Ending your turn, I assume?
Yeah, not going anywhere.
Alright, so the spider is going to lunge at Eliza again. She's not defending this time. But it rolls very poorly. Sorry, spider. Ending its turn, Brombrek. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna, whilst I'm raging, run over there, screaming,
Alright.
wave my axe. But I'm not going to use Great Weapon Mastery, actually. I'm just going to wave my axe and do a reckless attack.
Alright, so you rush in, recklessly swinging. Huh. Oh yeah, 23 would definitely connect.
Am I the only one who hears you robotically right now?
15.
So
I
you
did as well.
cut right into it, and it falls off the ceiling, dead. What does the group want to do?
Well, I'm taking advantage that Bombrek is raging. I'm gonna shout,
I'm
Bombrek,
raging.
are you ready for the big one?
Yes.
And do Eliza or the other one wanna do anything on there before it's my turn?
I think he will not be ranging anyway. Like it rages as soon as he is not attacking or is not attacked.
Yeah.
So it's not
That's
gonna
fine.
happen.
And basically in 6 seconds time I will not be raging.
Like,
That's why I'm
Shall we
6
collect-
seconds.
Shall we collect spider stuff?
that would be nature, although I guess
Nature,
Zara.
yes.
So you can use nature
Mhm.
or alchemy. Zara does have alchemy if no one has nature.
I
We
have
have two
nature, so
nature.
I'll collect the one in front.
I think at least 3 of us have something of this.
All right.
Faking-
So you all work on it, and it takes you about 10 minutes because of the 4 of them, but you would collect, looks like 20 gold pieces worth of giant spider essence.
I will add it to the treasure because Braza is not here.
That's fine. Oh yeah, Braza was our keeper. All right, so you take the essence and bring it with you. What does the group want to do at this point? It's been about 10 minutes, and the cave is quiet.
I think we should. It's time to like actually fight the thing,
Yeah.
or like start the fight.
Well, the thing isn't actually here yet. It didn't seem drawn by any of that noise. It might not be in the area anymore.
I'm gonna try it. Everyone wants to back off. I'm gonna try actually from the like standing in here, like
So
near
you're
here.
Walk
And
into
play
the
my
cave
drum.
and play the drum. All right, give me a d20 roll.
Do you want you don't want performance for
No,
my
the-
amazing performers?
The boule isn't too interested in how well you perform. So you're standing there making noise. You don't hear anything or feel anything, though. At least not yet. I mean, you could keep doing so, but this
Yeah.
noise might draw more creatures in from the cave.
I actually think we are better off just taking a big rock and stomping it on the ground
Well,
because
it's not here, is what he's saying. I think, or like
well,
it's
not
not
yet.
here at the moment. We think.
But
Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking,
maybe
I'm thinking the drum, as good as it is, it's not really shaking. It's not creating too much tremor. Like
Well-
it's still a noise, even as beautiful as you want this to be. It's still just an air noise.
Couldn't any of you do some sort of cantrip that makes rumbling noises?
Nah,
Shaking.
unfortunately. At least I know.
Well,
thaumaturgy. Does nobody has? Is it thaumaturgy that lets you like shake the ground a bit?
Zara says shaking the ground might be the best option. I don't know how good the creature's hearing is, but we do know it has tremor sense. So in a certain area, if it's close, it will feel our movements as well as anything else moving on the ground. The problem is it would have to be within that distance from us. So if it is somewhere else in the cave system, it might have no chance of hearing us, depending on how far away it is.
Here's my plan. This is gonna sound crazy. What if I jump in and bring it here?
It is actually that's a good idea, but I
That's a
don't think
good
that you
idea.
have to jump in. I think this is not really a vertical shaft. I think it's more like a
Yeah, it's a
hole in the
cave.
wall.
I mean, jump in as in
Just
jump
go
in the cave in general. Yeah, like not actually jumping.
Okay.
But what if it snaps you up and eats you? Are you sure you could get away from it again?
Of course,
did
come
it
on. Who you
once.
take me for?
It wouldn't. If we're just sending you in, why wouldn't we all just go in after you to fight it?
Wouldn't it be crowded in the how wide are the tunnels in general? Since I have been.
So this
like-
tunnel here, the opening as it shows, is about 10 by 10 feet. So it's not small. You could probably fit in there 2 by 2. The creature is probably pretty big, so most of the tunnels it created are going to be fairly large.
Fair enough. Then we could all go together.
Yeah,
But
we could.
there's
So the creature is
there's
10
a danger.
by 10. Blimey.
There's the danger that we fight under the library and break even more of it. Not that I care.
She sighs. She says, I suppose that is a danger. I don't like the idea of you going in there by yourself and possibly getting trapped or caught by this thing.
Could the dragon come and help me teleport in case I get caught? The flying thing or whatever it is. The fire.
Only about 15 feet. That's not going to get you out of there, Braza says.
Yeah.
Could follow you
go
though,
in.
at 15
Let's
feet
go
behind
in.
you. And that
If it is only
give you a
this
15-foot
creature,
head start.
we're probably
Yeah.
fine because
We'll be fine.
it actually may be better because I think Eliza and Bombrek can actually block it off in a tunnel.
Yeah, true.
She nods and she says, yeah, I can hold the line. I mean, my weapon's good at that. And she kind of bangs her glaive on the ground. It's got reach. I can set for a charge and keep it back.
Well, I guess
shall we
we'll
go
all
in? Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go in.
In for a penny, in for a penny.
Barbecued boulet later.
All right. So the group is heading in. So this is kind of leading into a more complicated system of caves. It does look like the Boule kind of dug through several cave systems here. Give me a perception check to try to find a path or a path to follow.
Wouldn't be survival. Could
Well,
I
you
not
start
survival?
off with perception. Then, if you see something, you can use survival to track it.
Everyone, each of us.
As many of you as you want, because this isn't something that would only be doable by one person. All right, so Carl, you actually do find a trail as you're looking around. There's scrapings where you think the creature clawed as it moved. So if you want to make a survival check, you can try to track them.
Mhm.
Oh, there you go. Give me a d20 roll. Okay.
That's the number of boulets you found.
Yeah.
No.
Boule eggs.
No, you're fine for now.
Are we gonna kill Boule mother and take her small ones now? As is tradition.
You guys would be in trouble if 16 Boulets popped up, trust me. You don't want that.
Nah. I dodged one. I can dodge as many as I want. Come on.
So as you make your way through the tunnels, you would guess that you're somewhere under the library now, judging by the direction, especially with that survival check, Carl. You are pretty sure of where your location is, but you do start to feel rumbles as you're moving through these caves. So you're going to come in at the southeast part of this map.
It's
I'll
all
pull
dark
you
for me.
on. Yeah, I gotta pull you into the map.
Darkness. Is that what it feels? To not have dark vision?
Exactly.
Damn, this is wider than I thought.
Yeah, so you're in an actual cave system right now, not in one of the tunnels.
Fair enough.
And Chandra.
That's
So
an interesting part of rocks in the middle, like that.
looks like there looks like it was a bit of a cave in up ahead. But you can pull out light sources now or anything you want.
And what about the trail? Where does that lead?
So the trail is leading ahead, and you also are feeling a rumbling now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's that wide. Then this
how
basically
close does it
place is
feel?
no different from where we were. I thought that it's gonna be a small corridor.
So there was a small corridor for a while, but it seemed to lead into a larger cave. So that's what you're in now.
Good.
Do you want to go back? Should we start stamping on the ground and go back to the?
No,
small
wait.
corridor?
I have a plan. So the creature, we've been told that the creature has dark vision, yes?
Dark vision and tremor sense, yes.
So dark vision creatures can't see me because I'm invisible to dark vision creatures. Dark vision creatures.
But they can probably sense you with tremor sense.
Oh yes, of course.
But you're
My
very
plan
light
is
on your
this.
feet. You're tiny, aren't you?
Exactly. My plan is this. I play the drum, I hide, and then we ambush it. Or like y'all prepare to ambush it. I play the drum and then I go hide. And as soon as it comes, we try to ambush it.
Zara
that sound?
says, I don't think you can hide from it. As soon as you are within a certain distance, if you're moving, it will know you're there.
I won't move then. As I said, I'm invisible if I don't move. So
She shrugs and says, hopefully. It's a risk, but we can try it. As soon as you move, it'll know where you are.
true, it will.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Where does the tremor come from?
You would feel them coming from somewhere up ahead, which is also where the passage is leading.
Like this way?
Yeah, somewhere moving into the caves up ahead.
So, do y'all want to go into a position, or y'all still want to move forward for now? Like, do you want to do it here?
I think this is a good place. It has some maneuverability options.
We could throw one of those rocks down. That'll create
Yeah.
a tremor.
That will.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how far I can throw one of these. One of these
So
rocks.
you
I'm going to throw it down there.
grab a rock from the cave-in. Where are you throwing it to?
I'm throwing
There you
it down to the northeast, as far as possible.
Alright, so you hurl the rock over this way somewhere.
That's it. Yeah.
And you do feel the rumbling stop for a moment as the rock hits the ground over there. And everything
Oh no,
goes,
PTSD. I know what's coming. I know what's happening.
Everything goes quiet. What do you want to do?
Y'all start hiding quickly.
Let's bring Eliza to the map. She'll be needed.
Yeah, bring.
Sure. Eliza and Zara.
Let's hide quickly.
She says, wait, are we hiding? I thought we weren't moving.
Well, I mean, No, well,
Yes,
I mean,
we are ambushing
yeah, we're ambushing. Just hide.
or being
We're gonna-
ambushed. One of those.
One or the other.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
she quickly moves over here, and Zara moves back here, and Braza isn't here. So you wait, and are you
Is
all?
Bombrek not moving?
Bombrek's like, I got this. Cracks his knuckles. Are you
Yeah.
staying there, Bombrek?
Yeah, I'm staying there. I've got my axe ready.
All right. So
This bulay's going down,
you do start
but I'm not moving.
feeling.
I'm not moving. I'm just standing still.
You do start feeling a tremor coming from somewhere up ahead as the ground starts to shake over there. So you stand ready looking around. The tremor is getting stronger. And it feels like it's somewhere in the area. And you're looking around ready when suddenly there is an explosion of rocks and dirt from around you as a massive creature appears from within the area below.
Oh,
Give me initiative rolls. It makes a big old hole there. Whoop.
Big ol' hole.
oh, hold on. I didn't select my token. Hold on. Select it and
Oof.
then.
Alright, so
God, couldn't be much worse.
you're like, wait, what? I thought it was going to be
It
down
could
the
be
hall.
by one. It could have been one less.
Well,
So
I think the
it could've
Boule
been worse.
actually
One less.
rolled worse than you. I don't know what it is with me and monsters. I can never roll good initiative. Chandra, so you're the first to act as rock and dirt just starts spraying everywhere. Eliza puts her hand up to shield herself from some of the debris. You as well are kind of just covered in rocks and dirt. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
I will just ask my owl to distract the bull as usually.
All right.
I myself will move towards. Does it look like it has a range, or like it has a reach?
Let's see. It is not currently threatening you from where you are.
Okay, then I will move away towards here, and I will cast web on it.
All right, go ahead and place the web.
Yep. Mm, 10 feet cube. No, not this one. Sorry, 1 second. 20 feet cube. Like that.
All right. So it is covered in webbing, and I think on its turn it has to make a dex save, right?
Yep.
All right. So that's it for you, Chandra.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, is that a concentration?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
you are concentrating on the webbing.
And
Carl.
let me see. I was here, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I still have movement to go 5, 6. So I will just 5, 6. I will move away as far as possible. And
All right.
mark myself concentrating.
So you are concentrating on the spell. Carl, what are you doing?
I am gonna concentrate as well as I cast with my bonus action Zephyr Wind. Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna call the winds to help me. Let me link this with Zephyr Strike. Here you go.
Alright, so you start moving much quicker, concentrating, and that is a minute timer. So use the timer on that.
Yeah.
Timer icon.
Yellow.
Yep.
And I will.
And then
oops,
you
that's
die.
not what I wanted to get. The wind. And I will shoot it first.
Alright, you take
And
a shot.
short bow. 1.
Crit.
Oh,
Oh,
Good shot.
That's basically
Alright.
payment for all those low rolls.
So unfortunately, you only do
Yes.
8 points of damage.
and second shot. Will he use the Zephyr Strike to be with advantage?
Yep.
not like I needed
yes. 20 would strike it.
So it takes the damage from the short bow, plus the Zephyr Strike, plus what's it called? How much is it? 1d8? Yeah, 1d8.
Or you did not hunter mark it.
No, he didn't.
No, it's no, I didn't. I did not.
So 13, 15 points of damage. Another shot goes through its armor, and it looks very upset at you. Anything
I
else?
Yes, I have a lot of speed right now, so I walked 10. So I'm gonna walk another 20 over here.
Okay.
Then I have another 25. Is this gonna walk like this, or is this difficult terrain?
I'll say you can skirt around the edges and you can normal terrain it.
And then I have 10 more. There you go. I'm trying to like run around to confuse it as well.
All right, you go for a little jog.
Alrighty.
Bombrek.
if he's in the web, do I get an advantage for that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, he hasn't
No.
actually gotten stuck yet.
Okay, well I'll enrage and I will. Oh, what the hell! I'll fight recklessly.
You could, for example, ready an action to the beginning of his turn to attack him after he rolls his saving throw.
You would lose
You
your
have a
reaction,
chance.
though.
Oh well, does he
Yeah.
need a reaction?
Yeah, you.
Uh,
what
No,
if
I'm
it-
just going to swing at him recklessly. I'm going to use an inspiration, and I'm going to do
Oh.
a weapon master.
You don't need to inspire, because Reckless already gives you advantage.
Oh, okay, okay.
But you said you're going to do the -5?
I'm gonna give it a go.
Alright, go ahead.
So there and rage there. Right, okay, cool. And then
Oh!
Damn.
So,
fuck.
no,
Hold on.
Yeah.
no, I did actually click. I did actually click on mine. Great weapon mastery. Oh no, sorry, that's just the damage. No. Yeah, I
Oh,
missed.
yes.
I should have also clicked the global attack modifier.
This
as well.
thing has
Yeah.
a pretty high armor. I
Yeah,
don't think it's
so
reasonable to attack it
18,
with great weapon mastery.
18 would have hit, but unfortunately the
-5.
strength, the strength of your swing made it kind of go awry, and it would dodge the attack.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, there's nothing more I can do.
All right, so the Boule roars as it opens its large maw and snaps down on Bombrek, or at least
Make
attempts to.
saving throw.
So that is an attack at advantage.
Saving throw.
Oh, right, saving throw. Dex save, right?
Yep.
16. I think he made it.
Yep.
So he does manage to avoid the webbing and takes an attack on you, Bombrek. 19 with advantage would strike.
It would, yes.
And he would hit you for 38 piercing, which halves to 19. Yeah, 19 points of damage from the bite.
19 points of damage.
As he does a
38.
nasty bite.
That would one shot. That would one shot me. That would one.
Ouch.
So he roars and kind of shakes you around a bit, and luckily you managed to get free of it because he can't actually grab
Ouch.
you with that. He is then going to burrow into the ground, giving Bombrek opportunity attack if you want to take it.
Yeah, I will. Without using great weapon though.
All right. So
Okay.
that would be an advantage.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Oh, but you would miss. Unfortunate.
Blimey.
And he burrows underground, and you can no longer see him. Zara yells, "Where is he? Where is he?" And she readies a spell attack with her fire. Where is he gone? That's it for her. Eliza is going to rush up here look around and take the dodge action. And says, "Careful, it could be anywhere." That's it for her. Chandra, what are you gonna do?
I will take the dodge action and not move anywhere. I don't want to stomp on the ground.
Okay.
And I will basically ask my owl to ready an action. I don't know if it's possible to rush in and do help action if it sees the belay, or can you not ready a movement?
So you can ready a dash, but you can't ready like a move and a help. So it would, unfortunately, you would just have to like fly around and look for an opening.
Then let it just fly around.
Okay. Carl.
I'm dodging.
You all feel tremors. You're not sure where it's going.
I will take the dodge action. Yeah.
Okay.
And let me put it on myself.
You start dodging, realizing that you did just shoot that boulet for a lot of damage.
Which one is this dodge? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will, since I know it's coming for me, I am gonna walk.
What? What do you mean?
And I am gonna stomp using the power of Zephyr Strike since I still have it on me.
Okay. So you are very carefully moving around the cave, hoping to draw it out.
Oh, yeah, thump, and I'm gonna go thump right here.
Okay.
And since I already dodged, I can't do much more.
Yep. Bombrick. You still feel the tremors. It's somewhere in the area.
Yeah, and I need to attack something this round. Or take damage.
Please
I
don't attack anyone.
I hate you, Liza.
I'm just gonna have to ready myself, and hope this thing turns up so I can hit it this round.
Well, I think you could try to damage yourself to maintain the rage, because I think you do have to take damage this turn, or you do have to attack or take damage, or your rage would end at the end of your turn.
Let yourself on the face.
Yeah, I'll try and hurt myself then.
But this is a good idea, because if you would lose your rage and it attacks you, it will just.
I'll probably die.
Right,
yeah.
So you, how are you? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you just punching yourself? Are you cutting yourself?
Yeah, punching myself.
All right. So you give yourself a good punch to the face. What's your strength?
18.
So is that +4?
Yeah,
so
4.
you would deal 5 damage, which halves to 2.
Okay.
You just give yourself a good punch right across the face. Be mad.
And with that, I wound myself.
It's too much of the drink again. This is like the bar all over. All right. So the boulet goes. You would feel a tremor. And suddenly, out of nowhere, it bursts forth again, and actually lunges or flings itself through the air. Wait, what's going on? Whee! I need saving throws from Carl and Eliza. Dex saves.
Dex saves weak.
Sorry. The DC is 16 strength or dex. Alright, so unfortunately, you would both fail. And you are both knocked prone and take some damage.
How much?
It would be 12 bludgeoning. Lies like,
And I am wounded.
And I think that does some readied actions. Weren't you readying Chandra?
No, I was not.
I need
I was
to
dodging.
concentration.
So, yeah, you gotta do concentration. Eliza's like, yeah, you're fine. You hold your spell. So Zara screeches, squeals a bit, fires, but completely misses. So you're prone, she's prone. She took 12.
Am I on the under or where am I at the moment?
Yeah, you're
Like,
under it
am I
in
in
its
the cave?
space. So you're
In its face,
basically underneath it. Yeah. That is it for the creature. Roars angrily, looks down like it's getting ready to snap at you, Carl. Zara
Yep.
goes again. She is going to bolt at it with fire. No, Carl, look out! Once again, completely missing. She's like, God's damn it! Eliza is going to stand up, step here, and swing with her glaive. Like, you bastard! She will land a solid hit for 8 points of damage. It roars and turns towards her. Chandra, we're going back to you, top of the round. And actually, we are over time. This might be a good place to call it, and then the rest of the group can join in to help with the fight later.
Yeah.
I might, yeah. Alright, so why don't we do MVP votes? Let's see who will get the coveted MVP award. So Carl with 2 votes, you're the MVP. Congrats. Everyone was impressed by
Congrats.
your moves.
Even though you're underneath the monster at the moment.
Well,
I am-
can't all be
I am
good
very
days.
close to
Yeah.
death, I'm just saying.
I was impressed by Bombrecht's punch to his own face.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I gave.
That's why
my-
you
Yeah,
gave
and
it
I
to him.
wounded myself.
Ow! I'm so mad. Why did I do
Well,
that?
I had to. If he'd have bitten me like he did the last time, without that, I would be dead. Well and
No,
truly.
it was it was a good move for sure. All
So I
right.
get 1+1 for the.
Yeah,
Scribble.
so if you're scribing 2, as soon as you post your scribe notes, you get another 1 and 1 right now for the MVP award. So yeah, I'm gonna do some notes unless you all have any other business. You're all free to take off and enjoy your Thursday.
Thank you very much.
Okay, cheers, guys.
I'll get later.
Thanks for the fun.
Yeah, see you
Please.
Yeah, I need-
next time as we fight the Boule.
Uh, yeah. What is all this pinking? Oh, that's the time going off.
Yeah, no, you don't worry about that. We're on pause right now. Hope everyone watching enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time as well.